Drugs and alcohol. Drugs and alcohol.
I don't do drugs.
Bullshit.
I'm your huckleberry.
How you doing there, dude?
How you doing?
Coming live direct from Los Angeles, California. It's the Dr. Greenthumb Show.
What is poppin', y'all? It's the Dr. Greenthumb podcast. Someone might want to turn that off.
What do you mean?
It's the Dr. Greenthumb podcast. Eric, Bobo, Mr. Fast Hands in the house.
The deal.
Word up. Glad to be awake here with you, bro.
I didn't expect them to start fighting with Godfather after the show went off.
Oh, it was a Royal Rumble after this, bro.
Man, we'll talk about all of that later.
Why you got to go off the top, dog?
You know, I
didn't even get to C minus yet.
Introduce everyone.
Yeah, dog.
You know,
what the fuck.
It was a
like
big
just
fight.
Pause. C minus in the house. What's up?
What up, everyone? Happy Friday.
Stony Pablo.
But
We got Steftone.
Yo.
And E Zone. All right.
I already said it.
All right, there you go. He's already said it.
It was in the moment, bro.
That was an awesome show yesterday. It was hilarious.
Yeah.
That Jack Daniels
That was
boy.
great.
man, Gentleman Jack.
It was, Gentleman's Jack.
Takes you right to the
Jack.
brink of being a gentleman.
Yeah.
To the brink. That's
To the brink.
For real.
Break it down.
Hey, that
Was a big bottle.
Hey, that Gentleman's, there's another one that's even better than that one called Single Barrel. And Mr. Sick Jackin of the Psycho Realm put me on to that one. And it is fucking good. You could definitely get smashed on that one because it's smooth. It's not like, it doesn't have like that harsh punch you in the face taste. It's like very smooth. Man, that's the other one, the Single Barrel. That's the one you could, yeah.
Keep away from
It's
all that shit.
Yeah, it's that keep away. Because you will drink the fuck out of that one and find yourself in the smash area.
I've never done a physical search for this, but maybe you guys have or even heard or know the story of why. Why do we refer to it as proof, like 40 proof? Like, because there's no, like, it's hard to use the word proof or like, that proves this. How did it become proof?
That is interesting. A way of like, like calling it what it is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like THC percentages, right? They'll show you a percentage of the THC that's in there. And they call it THC because...
Percentage.
Yes, right.
It's a percentage.
Of THC.
Right.
tetrahydrocannabinol, right? But with proof, yeah, what the fuck does proof mean?
I have an answer.
I found
All right. Here we go. We got
Ross.
That's right.
we got our two resident geniuses, E-Zone and Stony Jackson over there. I mean, Stony Pablo.
Yep.
Ready with the answers. Let's go. What you got for Steftone here on the proof? You first.
Me first or him first? He said.
It's the same shit.
All right.
It's probably the same
Eho
thing.
pushed
Yeah.
the button first.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Says proof is so called because back in England in the 1500s, the government would levy a higher tax on liquor containing a higher amount of alcohol. Alcohol content was determined via a rather crude test. Basically, the government would soak a gun pellet with alcohol and try to set it on fire to the gunpowder.
So like
If you could set the alcohol on fire, that it was 90 something.
like when my mom would make coquito, which is like an eggnog, Puerto Rican Cuban eggnog, she would put Bacardi 151 proof.
Candela.
Is there another kind of Bacardi that anyone would use?
Yeah,
No, they use, like for certain things, the silver one is the one, the clear Bacardi bottle, that's used a lot.
The gold
for a
one
lot
too?
of shit. The gold one too. But that 151, boy, that's special.
She always used that shit for that,
That'll burn your fucking mouth
So
right there.
all the time she would just like serve it to us in like these small cups and say, "Yo, be careful because that shit'll hit."
It'll set shit on
You know,
fire.
so it's serious business.
How old were you?
Oh man, I was little. I was raised on this shit.
So does anyone?
That maybe that'll give you some answers of.
That gives you a little bit of something.
Does anyone besides myself believe that the answer given for what they call it proof doesn't make any sense?
It doesn't make sense. No.
Doesn't. Why would they call it
it's like we
content?
learned
They could
nothing.
they could just they could just say 80% alcohol, right? Like they would THC.
Well, wait. He left the part out of it though.
Okay, of course he would.
Well, that's the answer I saw.
If it was lit, the alcohol content. This was right after that. The alcohol content in liquor was high enough for the gunpowder to ignite. The liquor was deemed to be a proof spirit, as in there was enough proof that it contained a high enough amount of alcohol. So they tested by lighting on fire to make sure that it was actually, could fuck you up. So
Right.
that's proof.
Proof. All right.
That's a crazy description of the alcohol content.
So
right?
I mean that makes sense of why like a 151 proof rum you can fucking light that shit on fire.
They could just say 151% alcohol.
Exactly. That's true.
Follow-up question to the proof then, because it goes all the way down to the low proof. So
Yeah.
Break it down.
Okay,
Steftone.
break
Well,
it down, son.
wouldn't the low alcohol, the low proof still, doesn't that alcohol still
Yeah.
light on fire too?
No.
No.
It doesn't?
Some of
So
it.
where's the cutoff? What's your proof?
Well, that
80?
was the original.
What's the proof?
That was the 1500s definition. Then later they started adjusting it, making it, it's more scientific and
To
shit.
measure ethanol.
Yeah, something like that. They started measuring shit.
There you go. You should have referenced that in the first place.
knows?
Poppy.
Well,
I mean, you asked for the definition of it.
there's like a history of it.
He
Like a
asked for the definition.
Yeah, we don't need the whole. That's the problem with it. Is I know it's a big long story, and I definitely don't want the question for the lengthy story. I figured
Yeah.
there was a simple answer for it, but
Yeah.
clearly proof is vague.
There's a science behind
That's
it.
why. That's why I say you could never say the word proof.
Why
when
do they
you're
call it
trying-
spirits?
When you're trying to prove something, because like proof. What's proof?
Why do they call it spirits? That's
Yeah.
another good question.
Yeah,
why
like,
they
why
call
do
it
they-
spirits?
Wine and spirits. Every fucking fucked up liquor store has that next to it. Wine
It
and
gets
spirits.
rid of your spirit when you drink it, because I know this for a fact.
It makes
when
you
you drink
disconnect.
too much, you'll end up be like me, and you'll black out, and your spirit is gone.
It makes you disconnect from your
Yeah,
spirit.
your body is still going, but
Wine
your
and
spirit
spirits.
is somewhere else.
If somebody said, yes, would you happen to like a spirit?
Yeah, that's an alcoholic beverage.
It's an alcoholic beverage.
Who offers that shit like that, though, man?
Someone with no spirit.
Spirits.
Some
Like a-
people's.
Like, where am I? Like the Addams Family house? You know what I mean? Like, who the fuck's offering me a fucking drink like that?
Hey, listen, it's just it's a difference of the way people here say soda as pop or soda water.
We
right?
didn't get no spirits today because B Real didn't make the margaritas.
I didn't make no spirits today, man.
Yeah, I mean, when was the
I
last
had no
time you
time.
made?
Sad, bro.
I've been dealing with things since I got here.
Stuff.
All right, stuff. Okay. All right.
Word.
I hear you.
Life, people. Life doesn't mean you get to kick it. You got to do some stuff.
I got to do stuff.
This is the stuff.
That's
You
the
know
part
what I'm
right
saying?
there.
To run the shit, you got to do stuff.
It wasn't that much stuff.
It wasn't that much
Easy
stuff,
for
y'all.
someone.
There's enough stuff to take up the time, though.
That's
But-
true.
But I have
That's
been
why time is
hearing.
so
I
important.
have been hearing a lot.
Stuff just be taking it.
I've been hearing a lot about the margaritas, and even though
come
I'm
on,
not
you've
really
had one.
Yes, not in a long time. Can I finish? So what I was gonna,
Ow.
you know what I mean?
Should I call Godfather?
Oh shit!
I knew it was only fucking 10 minutes, bro.
We worked it in. We worked it in. All right, go ahead.
I'm really gonna call Godfather, bro.
Go ahead.
Yo. So what I'm saying? I don't even know what the fuck I'm saying anymore. Okay, what did I just say before you threw me off?
You were
The Godfather cleared it out.
Yeah. It does, man. It does. After I saw him like flip his shit, like is that I could flip my muscle right here on my just. You know what I mean? I'm like, whoa.
Do the wave.
Yeah, he did a wave on this shit, and like, damn. He said, I'm looking at this shit like, wow, you can really do that shit. I used to put my drink on here and took a shot on my chest. You know what I mean?
That's great.
Oh, I wish I remember what you were saying in the first place.
I don't know, man. We got to
shit
run
about
that
the
back.
margaritas,
Oh,
bro.
yeah, because you said you had one.
Right. Yes, of course I've had one, but I have not had one in a very long
minute,
time.
yeah.
So it's probably about that time, maybe before the year's out, that you can just like bless us all with a
Word.
margarita. You know what I
It'd be
mean?
great, but
You know, because I think the last one you had was tequila and not with the mezcal, so it's better.
I even
Right.
brought the ilegal mezcal out of my fridge. I was like, you know what? It's gonna be a good day. We're gonna have them on the show. Here I am drinking water.
That was predicted yesterday.
Hydrate.
Yeah,
Ouch.
hydrate.
Gotta hydrate, bro.
Yeah, I mean get high and hydrate.
Hydrate. Then you can drink more spirits
Word.
at 100 million proof.
Got all them spirits.
You gotta
rocking
stay out
in
the
you.
spirit world, bro.
Word up.
I've been out the spirit world for a minute.
Hey, Skinny Pablo, man, let me tell you something. You've been
Yes.
Why did he put his mask on like you were getting close to him? He's like, hold on.
I was drinking.
um
The rules.
He's following the guidelines.
so-
Yeah.
some of the some of the folks in the live chat, super chat,
Yeah.
were unhappy with Skinny Pablo's results.
What results?
They're like, you know what? I did it first. I got the answer before so and so.
Well, you know what? I think that they're wrong and I'm right. We got the fastest fucking internet over here. We got the fucking live chat. We got 3 fucking chat rooms popped up.
Hey, don't e-zone out like your cousin here, okay?
All right, I'm sorry.
You see what you do?
But-
you see what you do to people, B-Real? You push them to that limit, and then they blow up.
Blow
That's
up. That was me exploding, but
That was
I
you
mean,
exploding.
if they know a winner, then shout them out. Maybe we'll review it, but I'm gonna go with who I went with because last time I did that and I was right. So
Wow. There you go.
Word up. All right, look, we're going to take a little quick break. Crack a video off for us real quick,
All right.
Skinny Pablo. We got DJ Vlad in the house with us. We're going to bring him on in just a minute. All right, hold on to this, and we'll be right back.
Peace out, yo.
God, it fucking stinks out here. Welcome back, all you alley cats out there. We're at Alley Review number 19. It's a very special edition. We are off Pico, and I'd say I can't remember the cross street. It's a very busy day out, but I'd say it's not only a busy day, but a very busy alley. All kinds of beautiful art painted up and down these walls. I don't know what this is, but it's obviously a good place to do some art. Pisses. That place already smelled like piss, so I figured, you know, why not just go there? It's a bathroom already. No one's gonna get hurt. Nobody moves, nobody gets hurt. This alley leads us into a parking lot, so you know, if you want to carjack someone, you got an escape alley. If you're trying to escape from the cops, you can pull through this parking lot into this alley. We got a few dumpsters here. Yet again, another wall, beautiful art on it. Lots of cool shit. Seems like it's a restaurant or something, but these guys are like, nah, fuck that. Let's see what's in here. No dead bodies, no guns, no knives, just regular, you know, the usual. Looks like we got a few alleys here, guys. But these alleys are locked up, so you're gonna have to hop a fence to get in. I don't think I like that. Seems that this alley is too long for me to walk down. I'm kind of tired. This insane OG got me really sleepy, so what am I to give this alley? Seems like there's plenty of beautiful art, so that gets BA, beautiful art.
B-Real TV is on.
We are back on the Dr. Greenthumb podcast right here on BREALTV. TV. We got my friend DJ VLAD up in here with us.
Yeah.
Welcome, bro.
What's up, man?
What up?
What's up? We go back, man.
You did the smoke box with us.
I did
a while back.
I did. That was an honor.
Yeah, that's
DJ VLAD right there.
Yes, sir.
Boom. And you know, so welcome to the podcast, because you know this is relatively new for us. You know us.
Yeah.
We normally we do the smoke box and shit like that, but we created this for people who don't necessarily want to get in the box, because it's pretty intimidating. The smoke box, you know. So I commend you for wanting to come in there.
Of course.
You know, because I know you chief out.
Oh yeah.
And you know,
yeah.
so this one, you know, is a little bit easier for folks, I think, right? I mean, you've been in the box stuff.
Well, there's different types of smoke box. There's the type where the windows are up,
right,
and you really get the effect.
Yeah.
And there's the other times the windows are down,
right,
manageable completely. All the smoke just rides right out.
Yeah, it slowly
Mm-hmm.
rolls out. But this, you know, people are less intimidated by this than the car, man. But welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I think I did windows up when I did the smoke box.
You did.
I did.
You did one of the last of the windows up.
There we go.
Because in summertime, when you're trying to do that shit with the windows up, it is fucking murder.
Oh yeah.
You know, and we started putting more people in the back of the car, so you know, to create more smoke.
That didn't help.
Heat rising.
Hey, but you made it through. There's a lot of people that didn't necessarily make it through the box. They had to tap out. And some had to step out for a second and come back in. You know, but that's neither here or there, because you know, everybody smokes on their own level. That's their own level. That's okay.
Yeah, I've been smoking since the first Cypress Hill album, so you know I'm seasoned in it.
Yeah, fucking A, man. What are you smoking these days? Like just on your leisure time, chilling?
I mean, I usually do hybrids.
Hybrids, yeah. Flavors.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I mean, a couple brands I like: New Season, Ball Family, a couple others here and there. You know what I mean? I try stuff out.
I think you have to have like you know, everybody likes fucking different flavors. Like they want choices. You know, before some of us were just straight up OG smokers. I know Steph and I
faded it all.
We were like, fuck back with that shit. And it wasn't up until maybe 6-7 years ago, or maybe 10 now, that I started like saying, you know what, let me try this shit over here.
Yeah.
And I came to find there was a lot of fire out there.
Oh yeah.
Other than just the OG, all respect due, because you know we love the OG still, but we appreciate them flavors, man. You got to have a few on deck, I think.
Yeah. Well, you know, I mean, if you have the real OG, you still got real flavor.
Hell yeah.
You know, I mean, the
and
OG
impact.
has incredible flavor, And most importantly, the impact. That's what we loved about it. I mean, the flavor was great, but that stuff worked.
All the time.
Well, all the time. The very bottom, it worked still. You went to the end of the joint, it's like, still good.
Hell yeah.
100%.
Not all weed is like that.
No.
You know, you don't realize that shit
Most
until
weed is half a joint, and you're just like, all
half
right.
a joint, and you're like, all right, let me put this bullshit out right here. I mean, it tastes good on the top, but you get to that, and it's like,
Yep.
That's when you smoke that weed one time and you don't ever hit it again, because you want to fucking smoke something that you're gonna fucking smoke all the way to the end and want the other one, right?
Of course. I mean, you want to have flavors. I mean, there's some people, of course, that they just don't care. They love Reggie Jackson. You know what I mean? And they're down with that.
They fuck with the Reggie all day, yeah.
But for those that like the flavors, that like the taste, that like the feel, all that kind of stuff, you know, they're a little bit more picky and stuff like that about their weed.
Yeah, I think it's one of the best things is when you're halfway through a joint, it's really good weed. You think about, I can't wait till I smoke a fresh one again later.
You might even put it out so
Yes.
you could smoke it later.
Exactly, that's been done
Like,
plenty
you know
of
what?
times.
If you only got a little bit of it left, you might say, you know what, fuck that. I'm gonna put this shit out for a second.
You ration it. You plan your other joints ahead.
I appreciate those joints. That weed that you could take just like about 2, 3, 4 good hits and then put it out and then you're good.
Yeah, we
know what I
noticed
mean?
that because you be getting put out right here.
Yeah, well, my tolerance has to get up. You know, I'm getting back in.
Didn't I say that?
Yeah, you did.
The
We've
tolerance.
all been blessed though. You know, we've had good and great shit for a long time, and now we're really blessed because there's so much more.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, the flavors
Sure.
are abundant right now in California. It's crazy. We just don't dig the taxes. The taxes fucked up.
Yeah. No bueno.
Could go on and on about all of it.
Yeah,
And
we can go
it's
on
just
and
gonna
on
be
about all that
exhausting,
crap,
and
but-
someone's gonna be like, "Ooh."
Yeah, no.
Well, we just because we interviewed Mike Tyson recently, and he said he's opening up marijuana banks.
Yeah.
You know about that?
Yeah, well, I mean, I didn't know he was coming
Yeah, he's
into
got like
the
2
space.
banks. He said that he's. 'Cause I
Yeah.
guess you can't do regular banking.
You can't.
when you have a marijuana
Certain
company.
banks,
so
if they find out that your LLC is a part of a cannabis industry account, they'll fucking shut it down.
Pot in the kettle. Pot in
Yeah.
the kettle.
Because realistically, federally, they're not. It's
Still dicey,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's still dicey. So
Yeah.
they don't want to put their licenses on the line, and possibly get their banking license taken away from them for, having a cannabis account, banking with the cannabis account. So they, people are coming with funding in different ways, and I think Mike is, like
Yeah,
you
he's
said,
one of them. Yeah,
he's one of.
Yeah, because he also owns like fields, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tyson Ranch.
Yep, he's heavy into it.
Oh yeah, yeah. He came into the cannabis industry heavy, and his strains are dope too. Like he's got some good shit.
I haven't tried it yet.
Yeah, like the folks farming for him.
Good.
Oh, you guys tried it?
Yeah, they know what they're doing. Salute to my man.
That's
over
good,
there.
man. 'Cause
Yeah.
it seems like he's doing good now. Because he's had some rough patches along the way, but now it seems like he's good. He's got that fight coming
His
up.
fight's coming up soon, just in a couple weeks,
Yeah,
right?
in a couple of weeks.
Couple weeks. Him and Roy Jones.
Yeah.
Who you got?
I got Mike.
Yeah, I think
got
the
Mike.
majority's got Mike.
I got Mike.
Yeah, Roy's.
You know, Mike's been at peace for a long time, though. You know, I hope Mike can still bring the mic.
Well, it looks like they're both training like a motherfucker. Cause,
Oh, yeah.
Roy he's a legend too.
Yeah.
It's just that he's fighting Mike. I think if it was anybody else, they'd probably give Roy like better odds and shit. But
As a gambler, I would bet on Mike because I believe that Mike, regardless of what, like his age or anything physical, he has that thing that was neither of those that made him win all the time, and that was that thing inside of him that was just like doesn't accept a loss.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he just went there, took it there.
Yeah, I'm gonna go max, and I don't lose.
Yeah.
It's gonna be heavy duty, man.
That's gonna be heavy duty though, because
Heavy
no one's
duty.
seen him fight in a long ass time. Neither of these guys, but most especially him.
Yeah.
And you see some of his training videos, and you're like, damn, he's
in shape.
He's in
He's
shape.
in shape. And I've interviewed people that he's fought. Like I interviewed Buster Douglas, who beat him, which was like it was the biggest upset in sports history.
True that. I watched it.
Everyone
Yes.
here who's old enough,
practically in
to
tears.
have watched that on TV,
Yes.
Yeah.
was like
That was like heartbreaking.
44 to 1 odds.
It was devastating.
Yeah.
44 to 1.
Crazy.
They had to book it in Japan because no venue in America felt it was worthwhile for a Buster Douglas fight.
Yeah.
Regardless, you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't a real match. So they had to go all the way to Japan to do it. And
crazy.
Buster took it seriously, and Mike
didn't
party. He partied.
Yeah.
There was a story about how he partied with Bobby Brown the night before. They had like 12 Japanese girls, and they was just fucking up, and you know, and he was
partying heavy.
Yep. And the next day,
all right, Mike.
Party 1, 2, 3.
Party 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, man. He was enjoying life a little too much.
Yeah.
Right then. And you know, yeah, that I remember that one. It's you know when they replay it, I don't even watch that fight.
Nah, it's not a good one to watch.
No.
I can't even watch that.
That's a heartbreaker.
It's a heartbreaker.
Yeah.
Cuz I mean, he just, you know, he didn't even keep the belt, like not even one title defense. He gave it right over to Evander Holyfield.
right? Yeah, he lost that next fight.
Yeah.
And he also was way out of shape.
Yeah.
But what had happened though, because we talked about this in depth, was that right after he won, he got sued by Don King. So for the next however many months,
he couldn't focus.
I'm trying, you know, he's getting dragged into this courtroom. He'd have to fly here, fly there, do this. Like Don was putting him through it, and that's why there was no rematch, because he didn't want to have anything to do with Don King.
Yeah.
And Tyson was Don King's fighter.
Yeah.
So that's why by the time they got around the Holyfield fight, he was all fucked up and everything else like that, and he just went down and stayed down. But you know, he got a bunch of money for it. But then if you guys remember, there was that Sports Illustrated article about him. He ballooned up to like 350 pounds.
Yeah, he got big. I remember that.
He got diabetes from his weight and went into a diabetic coma. And that's when he said, okay, let me get my life back together. Started losing weight, training. Did some more fights.
Yeah.
Did okay. You know, never got to, you know, a title fight. But it's quite a story.
Now, do you think that depending on how well he fights, should he do a few more fights? Would you be interested in wanting to see him in the ring and do some more fights now, depending on how he does with his Roy Jones fight?
Yeah, I guess it depends on
You're
how.
great as a fighter until you lose. That's it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Pretty
because you know that shit is going to be thrown at him like immediately.
There's only been a couple dudes to come back at, you know.
He's 50-something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like George Foreman, I think, was the only guy.
Yeah, he was fighting.
And he came back and he got titles, you know, at an older age. But
he got beat up pretty bad, though.
He did.
Remember that one fight when he just had that? I think he actually won it, but he just looked like...
He went through some fucking wars.
He did.
You know, but he's a big dude. He's like, what, 6'3", something like that? 6'4"?
Yeah, like 300 pounds.
Yeah,
something.
he's a big dude. I don't know, I don't know if Mike intends to keep fighting beyond this. I think they're doing it for charity in the first place.
Yeah.
So you know, it could be just a one-off. You know.
I mean, that's a lot of training for a one-off.
Yeah.
But I mean, you got to take every fight serious if you're a fighter. You can't I mean, that's how, you know, he lost that shit to Buster Douglas. You ain't gonna not take it serious.
Right.
Yeah.
But he looks like he's gonna murder.
That was his thing.
But that's his thing. I know. But now you see that footage of him now and him training. He's like, he's really going after it.
Yeah, he looks like he's taking that shit real serious.
He used to be really fat before, if you remember. He was like 300 pounds.
Yeah, he ballooned up a little bit. Yeah.
And then, you know, now he's like ripped, 6-pack. He looks good. I just saw him a couple weeks ago. He looked good, man. He's serious.
Yeah,
Seems like he got his mind right too.
Yeah, he knows the process.
Yeah.
Because he's been through that shit. Word up.
So,
it's what is it? November 28th? 28th? 29th?
Yeah.
It was 28.
Like 8 days from now.
Yeah. The anticipation.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving weekend.
We saw Tyson. Went to a Tyson fight.
Yeah.
In Vegas.
In Vegas.
That was the one that lasted about like 69 seconds.
Bruce Seldon.
Shit lasted.
What, you talking about the fight where Pac got killed?
I don't know if it was that one.
No, it wasn't that one. I think it was the one right when he got out of jail. The first one. It was like this white guy. I think it was this
a
white guy.
dude.
And he knocked him out like after 69 seconds. and I bent over, I dropped something, and it said, and it's over. And I'm like, what? You know, I had to put down some coin on the fucking ticket. I didn't even see that shit.
It was funny because it's like, you know, after you see the Tyson movie where he's talking about he's got dude like already broken and he's lost before he even steps in the ring. It was one of those situations. Homeboy realized in the moment that he was in the ring with Mike Tyson and he had already lost. It was just a matter of, you know, when he was going to actually fall down. Because he was totally intimidated and fanboyed out. Like he was in there with Mike. You know?
Well, I just interviewed Larry Holmes, who fought Mike.
That's right.
And that story's kind of interesting because Larry was rich. He was, you know, he went 48-0. He lost to Spinks, but you know, he had made a lot of money.
He was good.
He had retired. He joined a band. He was like a lead singer. He had a mansion.
Living his best life.
Right. Don King shows up at his house. He's like, I want you to fight Mike Tyson. He's like, you crazy? You're not going to fight. I'm retired. $500,000. Here we go. Pulled out $500,000, threw it on the table. It's like, it's yours. Take it.
That's crazy.
He's like, it's yours. Take the money. Fine, I'll fight Mike Tyson. I'll take, you know, someone puts $500,000 on your coffee table.
And that's when the famous bite happened.
Yeah. No, that's the Holyfield
That's
fight.
Holyfield.
Yeah,
this is Holmes, Larry
Holmes. This is Holmes. Yeah, so he only got a few weeks to train, and yeah, Mike Tyson took it to him.
Oh, he did.
To him.
He did.
Yeah,
he beat
seriously.
the shit out of Larry Holmes.
Yeah, and that was kind of payback for the Ali fight.
Yeah.
because Larry Holmes kind of beat up Ali real bad.
Yeah.
He didn't want to do it. He ended up crying afterwards because that was his friend. That was like he was a sparring partner.
Yeah.
He had known him for years, but they're like, he kept telling the ref like, "Are you gonna stop it? Like you gonna stop it?" And the ref said, "Shut up and fight."
Yeah.
He was hitting him with like an open hand the whole time. He said because he just felt so bad.
Yeah.
Because Ali already had the brain issues
Yeah.
and everything else like that. Before the fight, they said Ali couldn't touch his finger to his nose. That's how bad.
Yeah.
He was already at it.
He was already there. Yeah.
But it just shows how, you know, no matter how much money you make, if you just make bad money decisions, you will start having to do things for money later on that you shouldn't be doing.
All money ain't good money.
There's no reason why Ali, who's still considered the greatest, should have fought at the point where he was
having those.
because you could see in the pre-fight he was talking slow. This, you know, Ali was.
Yeah.
He was talking slow before the fight. He shouldn't, and he fought after that. He fought Trevor Berbick.
Yeah.
And Trevor Berbick really fucked him up.
Yeah. That's probably why he got it by Mike too.
Yeah, he got it to Mike, and then you know how Trevor Berbick died? His nephew beat him to death with a metal pipe.
Damn.
Over like some money owed or some shit in Jamaica.
Damn.
His own nephew killed him.
Crazy.
Yeah, he was like 50, 54 or something.
Trevor Berbick.
Here it is.
Mike gave it to him.
Yeah, Mike gave it to him.
Really gave it to him. I remember that fight. He
Yes,
didn't.
he did.
He couldn't believe it. He couldn't believe he got cracked like that.
True.
That shit.
Yeah, I think if you're over 40, Mike Tyson's just your favorite fighter.
Yeah.
Just period. Because the
Intense.
intensity,
The intensity,
you know, the
everything like
quickness,
The quickness.
you know, the excitement of it.
I mean, there was some really great fighters, you know, that were coming up even a little before that. But that was a good era of
heavyweights,
boxing. Heavyweights
especially.
and shit, like
Yeah.
70s, 80s, 90s, all in there and shit like that.
You know what people don't realize about the dudes that fought Mike? He practically ended most of their careers after that.
That's true.
Like none of them wanted to fight after that. Or like if this is the guy holding the crown, and I'm good.
Yeah, they never got back to title fights again.
Yeah, hell no.
After that, they fought like Larry Holmes kept fighting, but yeah, he never got back to a title fight level after Mike.
Yeah.
Mike would finish your career, man.
I think what's his name, Razor Ruddock, is the only one that rode with him for a rematch, right?
Yep.
He fought him twice.
Yeah, I think so.
But everybody else, they weren't coming for none of that shit. They got beat and they were like, you know what? I'm good. Maybe I'll go down a weight class.
Nobody wants their shit just beat to smithereens.
Well, you know, he was hit.
iron fist.
He was hit with some devastation, man. He just knew how to use all his weight, and his training was just different, man. Crazy.
You know what I think the dopest part of the interview, and it's not out yet? Zab Judah actually conducted the interview. I was just there. I asked a few questions at the end, but mostly Zab Judah. And we brought up an interview we did with UGOD from Wu Tang Clan. And in the interview, he said that he's pretty sure that Mike Tyson robbed his mother and pulled the earrings out of her ears.
No way.
During the robbery.
Get the fuck out.
Because they grew up in Brownsville, right? So we brought that up to Mike.
Right.
And Mike said, and I wasn't expecting this, he said, is that what he said? And that's what he thinks? Well, you tell him to contact me, and I will pay back whatever he feels that I stole at that time, because now I have money, but I'm sure at that time I had a lot less money than her, which is why I was doing things like that. So, but contact me, and I will make it right. Whatever she felt that I took from her, I will return. And I was like, yo, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, I wasn't expecting that. It
Yeah.
was such a dope answer.
Yeah,
You
because
know?
most people would run from it.
Like, I never robbed any women to pull out earrings. I never did that.
but
He said, yeah, maybe I did. That sounds like something
Yeah,
that I was doing at the time. So yeah, okay.
He always keeps it 1,000. That's
Keeps
for
it
sure.
1,000.
Yes.
That is the one thing you can count on. Oh man. I was doing something for G Pen earlier, so I'm a little stoned. I was hitting that Stunden glass. We're gonna be giving away one of those next week, so we'll let
That
you
right there with the thing that flips over.
Yeah, it's a gravity.
I was playing with that downstairs.
Yeah, it's a gravity
What is it?
joint. So
Gravity bong.
yeah, it's a gravity bong. It's for flour or concentrate. So the way that one there that you see that is connected, y'all can't see it, but he can. That one is with the G Pen Connect. So you don't need to light it. It's you click that battery right there, it lights it up, heats it up, and then you just flip the glass and it creates the smoke. You hit it, boom, gravity bong style. But you can do it with flour too.
Oh, the gravity bong. Oh, like how you used to make with the with the bottle that you used to cut in half and you'd put it in the water. Oh,
Yeah,
but this is actually
you
right.
just flip those
Right.
tubes.
My man used to. That's the only way he would smoke.
Yeah.
For like
Gravity bong.
decades. Yeah. So that.
Those are cool because you can get like 6 hits out of one shot.
Oh yeah.
You just got to be ready to do those 6 hits, so you don't
Heavy
you're
duty
not
right there.
wasteful.
That's
of
heavy
shit.
duty.
Oh, that's why they got me. You know what I'm saying? They put one in. We just need to you to hit get a video of you hitting the Stunden glass. I'm like, all right, cool.
And you were just locked in. You couldn't say no.
I did that, and I got locked in because it gave me like 5 hits. There was 6, but I wasn't taking the last one. But
Why
yeah,
not?
so like if you're doing that yourself, yeah, you could be devastated.
How much do those run?
Shit, I don't know. What do those run, Skinny Pablo?
Which ones?
The Stunden glass right here,
Couple $100.
or Stunden.
No. Would you
Couple
recommend?
hundred.
Would you
Stunden
recommend
glass.
those for like nighttime or like a wake and bake?
Wake and bake, you going back to sleep.
Oh man, yeah, you could put yourself to sleep with that. I mean, with flour or without. Like I prefer to do it with the concentrate because to me the flour you get a stale hit after a
Right.
while. With the concentrate, it still tastes pretty consistent. It's still good.
Still good, yeah.
No matter how many times you flip that shit.
I need to pair this thing with the volcano.
Word. The volcano.
Here it is.
Here it is. Word up. Hey man, obviously one of the last interviews you did was with Tiny talking about
Right.
the humming coming at you thing, right?
Right.
And I was like trying to, access it in my memory banks. I was like, I'm like, no. And then we talked, I hit up sending mugs and they're like, nah, man, you don't remember any of that.
No. That was a little bit before me.
Yeah. That would have been at the time you came in though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just to be fair, it ain't like I had to sort of pull that question sort of out of the blue. Like,
Right.
you watched the interview?
No, I hadn't seen the whole thing.
Okay, all right. So we were just chronologically going through her career, kind of like how
Right.
you and I do it, did it last time. And so we got to this first album. Okay, so here's album number 1, and she's talking about how it came together. And I said, okay, Hummin' Coming At You, that's a lyric from, Cypress Hill, Killer Man. And then she's like, yeah. And she's like, oh, and, we actually got sued for that. You know what I mean? And I'm like, oh, word, okay. And I'm thinking, I didn't know you could sue over album title, because then, like, I Love You would, would be copyrighted or something.
Exactly.
Because, that wasn't a song. That was just a line in a song.
In a song.
Yeah.
So, I called you, and you're like, huh?
Yeah, like, that's new to me.
But maybe the label did it, though.
I don't know. And I don't know if they could, because realistically, it's just a line in a song. Like, I could see if we put an album or a song called that out or some shit like that, and then they use that'd be one thing, but we never did that. Like,
Well,
no.
Then here's what I think happened then, based on all parties involved.
Right.
Either your label sent them paperwork and settled and didn't tell you guys and didn't give you any money.
Which is possible.
Or her label did the same thing. Told her that, hey, we just had to pay so-and-so, had to pay Cypress Hill $100,000, so that's just going to come out your budget.
Or or maybe they told him if we use that.
Right. Something like that.
Yeah.
Clearly the artists are being kept in the dark on both sides.
That's not something,
Wow, because, to this day, until you even mentioned it, I never heard anything about that.
Yeah. That was like the first time I heard about it. I was like, what?
Surprise! Yeah, but it would take a Cypress Hill, super fan like myself to remember that one lyric and tie it into that album name from 20-something years ago.
Yeah, no, we fucks with them. We was never like tripping on them for anything. But hey, I guess it depends on how you remember it. But I don't remember any of that shit. That's why I was calling Muggs and Sen. I'm like, do you remember this? And they're like, nah, man, she's tripping. We ain't never, because we would never sue another artist for anything. We would always just give it to them. You've seen people sample our shit. We're all good with it because it's.
Y'all good with that?
Yeah.
Okay. Because like 3 6 Mafia, they made a living out of. Suing people that sample their stuff.
Nah, we don't do
that. For real?
We've never done that.
Absolutely.
Like we come from the culture where we get sued for using it, right?
Yeah.
So we don't for us, it was never like we wanted to turn around and sue motherfuckers that used our shit. We just always allowed them to.
Yeah, no, Travis Scott had to pay 3 6 Mafia for this one song from his last album. Suicide Boys just got sued for sampling 3 6 Mafia.
Wow.
And it's interesting how many people have really taken their sound and really recreated songs. Drake, pretty much quoted Project Pat.
Oh, yeah.
That Block Boy JB song. That A$AP Ferg song is pretty much a 3 6 Mafia song, a remake of it. Those guys have made a mark.
Yeah. Yeah, no. For us, we just assume let them use it. You know what I mean? It comes back to us in the long run anyway, because it's like that thing where, when people would find out the samples you use, some people go back to that catalog and they fucking buy that song, and you get exposed. Your back catalog gets exposed to new fan base because these days motherfuckers want to know where that came from, and sometimes they might not search for it, but somebody might tell them and they might go look for it. So we don't try to fight the shit. We're like, you know what? Yeah, go ahead and use it, because realistically, what's it to me if they're inspired by that to use it? It's music.
All right, so if someone sampled one of your hit songs, okay, someone sampled "Insane in the Brain," and it became a #1 international hit. Sells 10 million
Publishing
copies.
comes to me, baby.
Well,
Go ahead, do it.
okay, but you would go after the publishing.
Well, it would have to because
that's
they'd
what
have to license the song at that point.
Okay,
if
but
they're
what
doing
I'm
a
saying is,
version.
if they don't clear the sample, then you would have to go do what you got to do.
Well, if they're sampling something, if they're recreating it, that's one thing, right? If they're sampling it and looping it, who knows?
Well, but now see, and me and Tiny were talking about this because T.I., her husband, was sort of involved in this in a way. There was the Blurred Lines lawsuit.
Right.
That changed everything.
Right.
Because Blurred Lines did not sample Marvin Gaye.
That's a totally different thing.
It sounded a lot like that Marvin
Sounds
Gaye
like it,
song.
yeah. No, I agree.
It was the feel.
I agree. It was a feel.
Yeah.
It was not the same song.
It was not the same song, but it was a feel. It went to court. Everyone had to get deposed.
Yep.
And they even talked about, Robin Thicke talked about how he was trying to get like a sound like Marvin Gaye. Like certain things were coming out, like, from the tapes and the depositions, and they won. Marvin Gaye's estate won.
They sure did.
And that changed
all the shit.
All the shit, because you saw all these people. Because in fact, Ed Sheeran, Shape of You ended up giving Tiny publishing because she wrote No Scrubs, and Shape of You kind of sounds like No Scrubs, but not really. And that's kind of what's starting to happen now.
Yeah.
Artists are like, okay,
absolutely.
All right, I know this shit kind of sounds like your shit. Let me just give it to you.
Oh, absolutely.
Before we have to go to court and end up losing more.
Yeah, you have to do the publishing splits with them before you put it out, because if you do, it's a rude awakening.
Yeah.
You
so
gotta be correct.
These
with that.
days, if you take your chances, you are absolutely taking your chances. It's better if you forego the bullshit and just say, hey, this is the song we're doing. Do you approve it? Here's your split, so you don't get none of that messy shit happening. Because I think when you handle it that way and you give them the right to say yes or no to the song,
right?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a respect thing, and then you're giving them theirs obviously through their publishing and splits and all that shit.
Yeah, man.
Because it's a tricky thing these days. Yeah, if your shit sounds anything like this other shit that existed previously, they could totally fuck with you.
Make up your own shit, people.
Have you ever turned down a request for someone to use some Cypress Hill shit?
Not that I recall. I mean, we've had people sample our shit, but it's not like all over the place. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I remember when I interviewed Sir Mix-a-Lot, he said that he has made $100 million off Baby Got Back over the course of the lifetime. He said, I still maintain that lifestyle today that I had when the song just came out and it was popping. $100 million.
Yeah, because one song you could license to the certain things
Shout
that
out Mix-a-Lot.
Yeah, shout out to Mix-a-Lot.
$100 million.
Yeah, there's certain songs that always make money if you fucking license it out to the right shit. Yeah.
Nicky blew that thing up.
Amazing.
True that.
And something to be said for that song. That song has never went out of fashion or style. You know what I mean?
It's always used in something.
That song is forever.
It's in movies, commercials.
Yeah. It's like Jump Around.
Yeah.
Jump Around.
That finds its way
into shit. Yeah.
Yeah, everything. It's crazy how there are songs that just they make their way, they make their rounds into shit, and it's like it's the set off song.
Yep. Do you own a piece of Jump Around?
No, that's not my song.
Oh, okay.
That's Everlasting Mugs there.
Yeah.
Yeah. That shit right there. You can play that anywhere in the world. It's the set-off song of set-offs.
This
is true, yes.
Every
for sure.
sports game.
I've tested the theory. For real. In hip-hop with Cypress Hill and with Prophets of Rage, we would do this one thing where, let's just say this is a field of people. We'd get everybody in squat position and say, hey, when this comes on, you know exactly what to do, right? And then the song would come on, the horns, dun, 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 boom, the explosion. Everybody is just fucking popping up. It's, you could get dizzy watching this type of shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's
For
the
real.
set-off song of set-off songs.
For sure.
Swear to you, it works in the middle of a set or at the very end. It doesn't matter where you play that shit. If you set it up right, it's the set-off song of set-off songs. If you got any other shit to play after it, it better be good.
Yeah, what can you follow up?
Yeah, exactly.
What do you follow up, jump around with?
That's
Baby got back.
Baby got back. There you go. There you go.
You bring on the strippers and fucking you rock. Baby
Dude.
got back.
And then it just elevates.
Gin and juice is one.
Yeah. Oh yeah. For
That
sure.
song comes on and it's instant.
That's good, but it's a different energy.
It's a mellow. Gin and juice is mellow.
Yeah, that's
might
a little
kick
bit
it
more
off with
mellow.
gin and juice. Yeah.
Yeah, you might want to kick the gin and juice off after Baby got back.
Yeah,
You got to give them something to twerk to. You know what I mean? They need to twerk.
Beyonce.
Dum, dum, dum.
I remember when I was DJing, I would play Jump Around, and I think I'll play Beyonce, Jay-Z, Crazy in Love, like the big horns,
Yeah,
the
the mix
hype,
of it,
the
yeah.
hype energy. Yeah.
Yeah, those are big songs right there. Yeah,
You
just
still-
certain songs. Yeah. What up?
I said, do you still practice DJing?
Nah, I'd be lying if I said I did.
When's the last time you really DJ'd, like, where you were like, yeah?
I think it was like the first year I started VLAD TV, which was like 2012. I think I had a gig. I had a gig right around that year, but I was just like, because I was still doing mixtapes and DVDs kind of around that time.
Yeah, you were in it for a minute.
I was. But I think like that year when I was sort of launching VLAD TV, I was like, this is what I need to devote my life to right here.
You
like,
knew.
This is, yeah, I
And
knew.
you did.
I knew. I said, okay, let me stop DJing. Let me stop making mixtapes. You know, that's all hustle money. This is actually like my calling and my mission of what I got to do. So, yeah, I just sort of threw the dice. And, yeah, unfortunately, and I love DJing, man.
Do you still DJ gigs here and there?
Nah, not really.
at all?
Not
When's
at
the last
all.
time?
Yeah, like 12
that's what I was
years.
asking.
I think
Yeah,
like
you
12 years ago.
Fuck.
Yeah.
No, I mean I heard that, but I don't remember.
Yeah,
him
no, like
saying
12 years ago. No, I really haven't. I really
That's
haven't.
crazy.
Wow.
I'm sure if I got some sort of crazy offer, I would do it. But
Do you still fuck around at home?
nah, I don't even have.
You don't even have a
I don't
set at
even
home?
I was one of the first DJs to use CDJ 1000s.
So
when
you're
they
a-
first came
yeah.
out, and I was going hard at it, man. Yeah, like I
Yeah,
moved
you
to
see
New
that?
York with the plan to be like the biggest DJ in the world.
Do you miss it?
I do miss it. I do miss it. You fall in love with interacting and making the crowd dance, and like
yeah.
like that's like nothing. Like I remember the day I decided I was going to do music was I was high off acid for the first and only time at Burning Man, and I got in a drum circle, right? And I started drumming, and I had decent rhythm, and once I started drumming, and there's a couple other dudes doing it, and I was seeing how the crowd was react. I said, "This is what I'm going to do. This is my next stage in life right here.
Yeah.
I'm going to do shit and play music for crowds, because of that acid trip.
Yeah, there's an energy in it, man.
Yeah,
Badass.
yeah.
That's because the DJ is the baby maker.
The DJ is the fucking foundation
Can be.
of the party.
DJ
be
rocks
a
that
baby.
ass, sets the floor on fire, and then the
Yeah.
babies come along.
True that.
Well, the cool thing is sometimes we could walk in and see where it's lacking and go and just look at a couple people and go, we'll go here.
Here we
And
go.
then next thing you know,
Boom.
everyone is there.
Oh yeah.
That's the fun part. That's when you're like, all right, I'm here to make everyone forget about everything.
My
Right.
biggest anxiety is don't clear the floor.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, like, don't play for me. Play for the chicks right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They want to dance. I mean, because the mixing part ain't nothing. It's about, selection.
Yeah.
To make them stay there. The guys go buy the girls the drinks and
Yeah.
so on and so forth. If you clear the floor, I've seen many legendary DJs clear a floor before, and I thought, oh my God, this is fucked up. What happened?
But there is
You
something
played
to
the
it.
song where everybody felt a good time to go hit that bathroom real quick.
Yo,
But see, that's what it is.
You left opportunity out.
Because what you do is you lose, you break the floor, right? Everyone goes away to go get their drink, and then the job is to get them back, and that's just as fun too, because you're like,
Yeah, like, all right.
all right,
It's
come
like
on,
a puzzle.
all right.
All right,
I mean,
okay,
yeah,
all right.
exactly. You go, okay,
All right.
oh, here comes a couple more. Here comes a couple more. And next thing you know,
Hold on.
I could dig that, man, but I didn't never want to feel that shit. So always, like, whenever I do, I haven't DJ'd a club in a minute, but Yeah, I try to stay on course, man. Cause I know I could play for me and the homies, and that are hitting on the wall right there, like play that deep crate hip hop shit. But realistically, man,
it's not for them.
It's not a good look. You don't get asked back.
Playing for the homies.
Playing for the homies.
Having a bunch of dudes in the middle of the dance floor scaring the women. Like.
Yeah, exactly. No, you play for the girls there, and the motherfuckers buying the drinks. You keep the party alive, man.
Yeah.
But
the master shake. That's all you gotta do.
Yeah, I know the one thing every DJ has in common is that they do not fuck with the requests.
Right.
Yeah, like if we're gonna take you somewhere, let us take you somewhere.
Yeah. Hey, this is our journey.
Right.
But let me captain it.
Right.
Know what I'm saying?
But there's always one thing worse than the request.
What's that?
That's the dude that wants to get on the mic.
Hey,
let me get on the mic.
I got something
You know
to
what I'm
say.
saying? That guy.
Hey, I got something to say. Homie.
I got something to say.
Let me get on the mic. Oh man.
That's what I'll take 10 requests to one mic request.
Oh, you know what's even worse than
10 music
that
requests.
is when someone comes in and they say, "Hey, there's this song I have in my phone. Can you play it? It's on my phone."
Oh man.
Like,
Hey, listen,
no.
that's why I never put up a mic when I was DJing, so nobody could come fucking house it,
Same here.
and no one will expect me to talk on it. You know what I'm saying? I was bad in that capacity. I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna talk to this crowd. I'm just gonna fucking party rock right here, and that's
Hell
it.
yeah.
And because even though, I'm in the groups and I do what I do, the mic shit on the fucking turntables doesn't feel natural to me. So I don't necessarily do that. The mic work there.
Hell yeah.
Maybe I should. I don't know. But
I think it's a West Coast thing.
Yeah.
Because I think when I moved to New York, I saw how different the mic work was. When I saw the Kid Capris and the Flexes. And I'm like, oh, like y'all really do it here.
Yeah.
Whereas in the West Coast, everyone's trying to like blend and transition and scratch and whatever else. And you go to New York and you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah, difference.
It's a difference.
Big difference.
Big difference.
Big
difference.
Huge.
Yeah.
Like, you see some West Coast DJs doing that, but you don't see like
they're not as good as the New York DJs.
Yeah, well, because I think it's kind of new to us down here.
It
like
is.
that. You see some dudes trying it, but I mean, still.
No offense to all the dope L.A., Cali, Bay Area DJs. Yeah, but the New Yorkers really just have that. They've been doing it for so long. They've developed a sort of style to
it's
the
a
shit.
different style of it.
Yeah,
I appreciate it.
I appreciate it too.
I do.
Yeah.
I like both styles though, because
Mm-hmm.
there ain't nothing like a dope ass fucking mix. Like if you
Like
could
all
if you could talk
strings.
through it, great. If you can't, then I just
My thing has always been to try to take everyone on a journey, dips and valleys. You know what I mean?
Yeah, peaks and valleys, yeah.
And be able to do it with just music and not have to like talk. That's always the strength of music, of being able to be like, you see everyone coming in, and then you just see everyone getting more hype. Like, that's the shit.
What's crazy because peaks and valleys is like a music meter. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like that. We gonna take you on that ride, like a roller coaster ride.
Have you done a lot of sets where you just do your catalog?
No.
Never.
Nah.
Really?
I try to stay away from the catalog as much as possible.
Huh.
Because, it's like when we walk in the club and people see us, right? We don't go to clubs anymore, but what we did, the number one thing any DJ did was when the minute they saw it was either Kill a Man or Insane in the Brain, music pops up, boom, everybody knows we're there, right? And, I always felt a weird thing about that. So when I was DJing, unless I was hearing it from the crowd, like a request, but it was from the crowd, I wouldn't necessarily touch it. If I felt the vibe on it, I would play maybe one or two songs, but I wouldn't knock people in the head with the whole shit. Maybe one day.
Does Muggs do that? Does Muggs do sets where he just does his?
Yeah, Muggs has done.
His catalog?
Yeah, Muggs has done exhibition sets like that, where it's like Cypress catalog. Yeah. However he mixes it, I had never seen it. I think he even does it with a fucking dope ass light show too. Yeah, I mean he's always working on some new shit. Always ahead of the game.
I was bumping the new album, Elephants on Acid. Very very strong production on it. Very strong, very dark. And sort of like. Kind of like a Black Sunday sort of feel to it.
Yeah, for me it was like a Temple of Boom, but a little bit darker.
Yeah, actually, you're right. Yeah, Temples of Boom would probably be a better.
Temples
yeah,
Boom with
better
a little bit more psychedelic darkness in it.
Yeah.
If there's such a thing.
Right. Yeah. We
You
went
know
dark.
more than
We went dark.
We did go dark with the
Great
psychedelics.
record.
That's for sure. For that album, yeah, especially that Elephants on Acid shit. I mean, because that was like Muggs's brainchild right there, and we just went with what it was, and it was easy because the type of music he gave us for that shit was just so fucking, on point with what people would think Cypress is right now. I think you know what I mean, as it relates to Muggs producing it. So salute to my man. We got to get him over here. We got him over here.
Wow.
We
That'd be nice.
We got to get Muggsy Muggs down here, the left-hander.
Oh, he'll be talking some shit.
How did you join Cypress Hill?
How did
Because you weren't part of the original lineup.
Nope.
It was a lottery. We were making a trade.
And we said,
the real story comes out. My number came up. Okay, we'll take the guy. We'll take the guy.
Us and the Beastie Boys were, trading, negotiating a trade, and
what happened is that in '92, I was on tour with the Beastie Boys. I was playing with them. Check your head,
Bobo.
Check your head. And on that tour, it was Rollins Band, Beastie Boys, and Cypress Hill.
Okay.
So that's how I initially met them.
Got it.
And I started hanging out more with them than I was with the guys, the boys.
Mm-hmm.
And then, I was getting hanging out with Sendog and stuff like that. And he asked me, yo, man, come down and do this gig with us. We do this thing at El Camino College. So I did that.
Yeah, that's right.
Then all of a sudden that turned into come out on the road for the Soul Assassins tour. That was in '93. House of Pain, Funk Dubious,
Hooligans,
Hooligans, all that. And that's when it all started. And actually Black Sunday was about to drop. That's when I started doing stuff. So when that whole thing happened, I was part of that whole thing, not on the record, but everything that came kind of in between, from like video things to like being on the road, and then I'm still here.
He was fucking going on the road with the Beasties. He was like juggling bands, early on
for about 3 years.
For 3 years, when we were off, he was on with them. When and vice versa, and I mean, this dude didn't see home for a long time.
It was Black Sunday. Went from Black Sunday to recording Ill Communication, to going out on the road with them, to coming back and doing Temples of Boom.
Yeah, he spent like a week at home.
Yeah,
and he was off with one band or the other.
Yeah, so it was like that.
And Beasties were monsters back then.
Oh yeah, they were fucking touring everywhere.
Hell yeah,
Beasties.
Hell yeah,
Yeah,
all over.
They were on fire at that point. Check Your Head was what, their third album?
Check Your Head was their third album. Yes,
Yeah.
it was, and that was their make or break album. If that album didn't happen for them, they were gonna get dropped by Capitol.
And
Right,
it happened.
yeah.
Which
It
was
happened
crazy
like a
because the
motherfucker.
other two were amazing.
Yeah, Paul's Boutique was my favorite album.
Exactly.
Yeah, that had to me
Point
that
blank
was
period.
that was a straight up sleeper because that had fucking
biggest
mad
sleeper in hip
joints.
hop, I think.
Mad joints on
Yeah.
that. High Plains Drifter
Oh,
is a
yeah.
fucking
It went over so
slapper on
many
that.
people's heads. It went over so many people's heads.
It
so-
did, unless you were a real Beastie Boys fan.
Exactly.
From the jump, which I was. I was like a
was.
super fan. Their first album I played to fucking death.
Yep.
Yeah.
To death.
I mean, we were on that shit heavy. We were on
Yeah.
Run DMC, Public Enemy, Beastie Boys. Obviously, Public Enemy came a little bit later, but Beastie Boys, yeah, man. I mean, we were fucking with them.
My first car I ever got in life was a silver Nissan mini truck. The first song I
love those
played,
trucks.
the first song I played in the
favorites.
mixtape, I mean in the tape deck, was Paul's Boutique.
Hell yeah.
My first car that I owned, the first song I played was the Paul's Boutique.
I
album.
was surprised people missed the boat on that, but I got to say, I think that was a capital ball drop.
Probably.
They didn't know how to promote those guys.
They was expecting a different record.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They was expecting another License to Ill.
Yeah.
And
These guys
they gave
grew
him
beyond that.
Yeah, and they gave him something else.
Some
so
other
like,
shit.
you know, what the fuck do we do? You know.
But like Hey Ladies was, I think, one of the greatest music videos ever.
Fucking name, man.
Like that music video was like.
They were ahead of their time on that one.
They were too damn ahead of their time.
I think that's what it was. I think
they
was
were
just
a whole
ahead.
scene that just
Oh yeah.
Straight the fuck up, because guess what? They kept evolving after that, like into something even, you know, more different than that last one.
Yeah.
And
they
they
switched up
fucking
every time.
splashed with it, you know. They jumped in the deep side of the pool, cannonball style, and splashed everybody.
Yeah.
You know, Hank Shockley.
Straight the fuck up.
When they interviewed Hank Shockley, they asked him about Paul's Boutique, and he said that Paul's Boutique itself is the Bible of breakbeats.
Right.
That record has so many. I mean, it introduced
so
many beats
in one song.
It just in one song that
Yeah,
you
that
know.
last song, that Booyah Bass,
Yeah, man. There's so many layers that the Dust Brothers, you know, did, and along with them, that they came up with this masterpiece that, like you said, was slept on, and it took people forever to come back around and go and listen to it and go, holy shit, this is brilliant, masterpiece.
True.
Yeah, I didn't even realize till years later that like Shake Your Rump had a sample of my dad on there. You know what I mean? Because that was from the drum session record, and with Louis Belson and a few other people my dad was playing. So that timbale break on Shake Your Rump, that's my pops. So I didn't even realize it until I was playing. I'm like, holy shit! You know what I mean? So they were that deep into their shit. You know what I mean? Them and the Dust Brothers.
It's fucking deep.
That's before like all the sampling laws really hit.
Yeah.
It's like you couldn't make that album today.
Nope.
You know that they tried to
Impossible.
destroy hip hop with taking away those layers, but you know it goes to show you, motherfuckers are, you know,
They figured it out.
they figured it out.
But you guys were sample heavy.
We were
Very,
And then-
especially the first album.
yes, and then Muggs figured it out.
Yeah.
He said, you know what, I have to get my sound and translate it to something else, and he figured out how to do that. Because they were going fucking heavy on motherfuckers that were using samples. It's ridiculous.
Did you guys get sued like on that first album?
Yeah, I think there was a couple things that came up.
Couple things
for
that
sure.
came up, yeah.
Seal Johnson was the big thing that came up.
That was on Black Sunday.
That was on Black Sunday for an interlude, in which case it's usually for an interlude.
Yeah.
And you know, fortunately, he didn't win that.
Oh, you guys won it?
Yeah, we won that.
Okay.
We didn't have to settle nothing. He just wasted our time for a good 10 years.
10 years.
Bro, you know, this guy was suing fucking also Will Smith, Wu Tang Clan, Michael Jackson, and fucking how many other artists? There was
So many other. I mean, he went on a list.
Very litigious person.
He was suing 15 artists at one time.
Damn.
And the thing is he didn't own the music to the shit. You know, on our end, he didn't really own the music. Someone else owned it.
Oh, it took
You know
10
what I
years
mean?
to figure that out.
Yeah, 10 years to figure that
Now,
shit
I feel
out.
no lawsuits take years. I've never heard of 10 though. That's why I'm bugging out like 2, 3. That's not
Hey,
too
man,
uncommon.
it
10.
Listen, it went on for a long time, and our publishing was froze because of that shit.
Oh shit!
You know what I mean? And until that case was settled, we couldn't get none of our shit.
So it was just piling up.
It was just piling up.
So,
yeah.
but on year 10 though, y'all had a big payday though, like pow, like when it
you know,
all hit
there
because it was
still-
all
but,
piling
I mean,
up.
but there's still legal bills to pay because you got to, you know, defend against that. And
No, yeah, for 10 years.
And then prove that they're wrong.
Yeah.
So that costs a lot of money too.
I know.
So, you know,
I know.
it's Seal Johnson was one of those guys coming after all of us. So, you know, it was like, okay, is that shit worth the headache really to have to deal with another Seal Johnson, right? So at that point, you know, Muggs said fuck the samples and started creating a different style of his sound, you know, to his credit.
And that was with which album?
That was what? That would
Did
be
that really start in
after
like in
Temple, right?
Temple was like the beginnings of that.
beginning of
you
that,
know,
yeah.
of
Yeah,
that.
yeah. The Temple was pretty much the beginning.
You
of
know,
that.
by the time we got to like Cypress 4, we were doing a bunch of stuff that was like we were playing, and then he'll either sample it or we'd play it like a loop. You know what I mean? Using different musicians and shit.
Huh.
Yeah, he adapted, man, because that's the one thing about him. He's genius like that he could adapt, figure out, okay, this is where you know, we're gonna get fucked with over here. Okay, let's figure out how to get over here to the same place without having to do any of this shit over here. And to his credit, he figured that shit out. He got the right, as a producer, right? Like a producer does, he got all the right pieces in place to make the shit, you know, be what it's supposed to be, you know? And, yeah, so I think it's crazy because it took a layer of hip-hop out. That's why I think what De La Soul did was brilliant. When they did that fundraise for that one album where they would pay for all the samples ahead of time.
Oh, the Kickstarter record.
Yeah, the Kickstarter shit, where they fucking said, okay, we're sampling all these fucking records, but we're gonna do this shit, but we need funding for this. And you know, they had different packages for you know, the fundraise, which were pretty fucking, you know, out of the box. It was dope. So salute to De La for that. But they raised a lot of money to be able to put this album together like a hip hop album with all these fucking samples.
Yeah.
But that being said, you know, that set a precedent. That's the fucking hoops you got to jump through to fucking actually do something creative like that. Because that was an art form to be able to put all those fucking samples together like a fucking puzzle. You know?
And you had to do a GoFundMe page because the label wasn't going to pay for it.
Fuck no, they don't want to have no part of that.
Yeah.
How many? The first thing they're gonna ask you at the end is, how many samples you got?
Yep.
How many?
27?
20. No. You're gonna have to, you know, get that down to none.
Yeah.
We're about 27 off right
now. They don't even let you work with a number. They just straight take it down to 0.
Yeah, we're gonna have to just take that down to 0. Samples? Okay, you know what?
But it used to be a thing back there where it was like cleared and like, you know, labels were cool with it. Samples.
Yeah, but once everybody learned how to just, you know, re-perform it, then, you know, you're instantly around it. I mean, you're still going to pay a little bit of publishing on it, but you're not going to...
Well, nowadays, with the fucking streaming shit and everything, and the labels really losing out a lot of money, they're trying to get as much money as they can, and they're not trying to spend all this other crazy money. The last shit was like them 360 deals. Throw a whole shitload of money at you and take care of your publishing, your merch, and all that shit, man.
Piece of everything.
Nah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No.
Nah.
So 360 deals aren't a thing anymore?
They are, but I mean, you know, like, you got to be making fucking life-changing type of money to fucking take one of those, man.
No way.
You know, because realistically, it's not worth it.
No.
It's not worth it.
Well, like,
surveys
in this day and age, if you have a fucking deep enough platform and you have good enough resources and you're willing to invest in yourselves, you don't need none of that shit. You can go get it, but you got to be willing to go get it, put in the work, and do all the necessary shit.
I think time's more valuable, and when you commit to that, your time ain't yours no more.
Yeah. Could be.
Yeah. I mean, you know, from everyone I've talked to, all the managers that I know, what they tell me is that you sign a 360 deal, but essentially 100% of your money, of your tour money, goes to you. The label really can't, even though they're technically supposed to get half of that, there's no way they could collect it. There's no way they could track it, collect it, try to go after you for it. So they pretty much say, okay, you have the tour money, but we'll take most of the streaming money.
But see, that's the thing. After that, you know, your only source of money is to have to go tour.
To do a show. That's why so many artists are so heavy on the tours. But now look what's happening.
Yeah, fuck that. You got fucked if you did that.
If that's what happened with these
You know what I'm
360
saying?
deals.
'Cause
Yeah.
what are you doing? You know, like, you could be creating streams, but you're not getting none of that because of your 360 deal. Your shit is based on, you know, asses in seats or standing up in the GA. Fucking, and you playing to them right there, looking them in the eyes, right? There ain't none of that shit right now.
Yeah.
So if you signed a 360 deal, all that other ancillary fucking money, you know, from merch to this to that, they got it.
They got it.
You don't. Yours is based off touring. Pop.
Cold as ice.
So yeah, 360 deals, man. You know, look, you know, we wouldn't ever take one of those.
Survey said,
Not for us. I mean, that could, again, it would have to be life-changing money where you wouldn't have to worry about all that other shit. You've toured enough and you've banked enough to where that ain't going to affect you. Okay, they can eat off the streams. I'm good. But realistically, if you ain't in that position, that 360 deal right now for you is...
ain't the move.
Mierda.
It's not the move.
Yeah, man.
That means shite.
The ownership, I think, is the... When you see all the successful people in hip-hop, like, look at everyone that's our age in hip-hop right now that's doing well. They all have ownership.
Right.
Every last one of them. No one in their 40s and 50s is doing well off of tour money right now.
If
that's
all
their primary thing,
if that's your primary thing.
They still tour because there's a big bag that comes with it.
Yeah.
But can they stop touring and be good?
Yeah.
That's where the ownership comes in.
That's where the ownership comes in. That's real talk.
Yeah.
That's real talk. Do you have to, or do you, or is it because you want to? And
You want to get to a time in your life that if you want to go out on tour.
Yeah. If it's still a passion and not a need.
Exactly.
Because if it's a need and not a passion, then it's a fucking job.
Then it becomes a job.
And that's when it's like, nah, you know what? I'm good. But hey, some people, they can't just do that. They're like, they might have to go on that tour in spite of maybe not wanting to. So like, all that being said, is create options for yourself, people. Like, if you're going to get into the music industry or any fucking thing, create other options. So, like, if you get tired of this shit, you got another thing you can roll off onto that you might be passionate about. Because, people have, passions for many things.
That's right. That's very
right.
true.
Things.
The richest people in hip hop did not make most of their money in hip hop.
Yeah, it was outside of it.
Dr. Dre made all his money off beats.
Real shit.
Jay-Z made most of his money off liquor.
Real shit.
Puffy made most of his money off liquor.
Yep.
And clothes, right?
And clothes.
But mostly liquor.
But mostly
liquor.
Because people buy alcohol.
I know his crew. It's mostly liquor.
Yeah.
That's where most of the money is going to.
Yeah.
Ciroc.
People
right
love that
now,
drink.
And right now, some weed.
Right.
We go in there too.
Wait till that shit goes marketable.
Word up.
Yeah.
Hey, it's real shit though. You have to, sort of network outside of music, to do other things. Like, music is the passion and it becomes a platform for you. But do other things. I mean, that's what other things are there for.
Other things.
Other things, brah. Hey, man, I want to thank you for fucking jumping in with us and lighting up. I know you're a busy dude.
Hey, man, whenever you ask me for anything, I got you.
And likewise. How it is.
That's how
it's always been that way.
That's how we've been
Yeah.
for like a decade now.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And it'll always be, bro.
It will always be.
I'm going to have to grow my beard out.
So we can be twins again.
We twins again. Word up. Skinny Pablo, let's rock into a transition, and we'll be back with more Dr. Greenthumb podcasts.
Peace.
BREALTV is on.
So do they have like a commemoration type thing, like in memory of so and so?
They just fucking punched holes in the wall right there.
Oh, shit.
Right here's where it happened, dog.
Oh fuck.
Check that shit out.
Damn.
You guys thought I was lying about the taking shit?
Fascinating. That seems like a good place to catch a disease.
That's gonna be my new headshot backdrop area. I'm gonna start taking my headshots right there.
It's got a nice color to it. Yeah, it looks like we got some shit. We got a cup.
Bottles, beanies, sweaters, shirts.
Oh, damn.
This is the famous trash can right here.
Germ. I don't know how
Yeah. Right?
Yeah, it just looks like the usual in there. Some
Yeah,
trash.
Right here is all. It's so much activity going on right here, bro.
Yeah, as you get closer to the wall, you'll get more in-depth view of what they got going on. There's like some, some plastic shit, there's rat traps, usual.
Fuck yeah, there ain't no rats around here. They're scared of the bums. Look at that, 69 right there. This fuck, even the fucking everything's sexy back here, dog. You know what's funny? This Ross dude like wants to live here. I can feel it.
Yeah, man.
This is a good vibe for a party, huh?
I'd throw a party in this
right here, this
parking
alley.
lot. I'm sure you can just easily throw a party here.
No,
right?
we used to. Back in the days, my homeboy used to own this liquor store right here. There was a liquor store right here.
Oh yeah.
And they got shut down. There's a liquor store, and we fucking all parked right here, and just fucking going nuts. This is where those bums don't get along with these bums. These two trash cans right here.
Oh, so there's another section?
Yeah.
There's two gangs?
Yeah. Bum lords. These guys collect plastic, and these guys collect aluminum.
Fuck. Definitely cleaner on this side of the alley.
Mm-hmm. There's shit right here, too, dog. These fuckers be shitting everywhere.
Hey, their shit station is definitely cleaner, though.
Yeah.
Definitely less shitty.
I told you, these fools are cleaner. I think they got a night job. Remember how I told you that these fuckers, what they would do at night?
BREALTV is on.
Remember?
Welcome to the Dr. Greenthumb podcast. If you're just tuning in, hit that goddamn like button.
Oh, here we go. Let's go. Like it.
Yeah, like it, man. What are you waiting for?
Aton Moans with your likes.
Why don't you like us more? Click that like button.
Come on, right here.
We're gonna be giving away a G-Pack when you hit that. When you get us to 1,000 likes right now. And what exists in the G-Pack? Skinny Pablo, voice of the people. Show them what it is.
Yeah, man. 1 second. Let me pull it up right here.
Skinny Botox.
What?
Okay. The G-Pack right here.
Yes.
Bam. There it is.
Tell us.
It's got a hat of some kind. It's got a G-Pen Roam.
It's got a dad hat and a G-Pen Roam.
It's got a rolling tray.
A Greenthumb rolling tray.
It's got a bag, a G-Pen bag, like a shopping bag with stuff in it.
With the lanyard.
It looks like something signed on there.
Oh yes, that is the box, the Rome box that is signed by myself, Dr. Greenthumb. Hello.
Yeah. That looks like it. And it looks like there's some stuff in the back too. Maybe some shirts.
Could be. I don't know.
Well, there it is on the picture.
That sounds like at least a $200 value.
Yes, that sounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds absolutely cool. So, get us to 1,000 likes, and we'll give that away. Very soon. Welcome back, Hijo. This margarita, I taught you well. I taught you well.
I figured I'm like, I was gonna be able to sub in. Cheers, y'all.
Cheers. You did
Cheers.
really well.
You did a great job. And salute to DJ Vlad for coming through. And
Did you eat some more of those ribs?
Nah, I did grab 2 pieces of chicken though. Like just 2 little pieces of chicken.
Chicken's bomb.
Oh yeah,
that barbecue was on hit, son.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna,
cheese too.
I ain't gonna lie, like especially after doing like, what is it, like almost 4 years I ain't hungry now. Yep. So I trying so many different types of barbecue.
Right.
I really feel that chicken is undervalued and doesn't get as much as fucking attention.
Doesn't get a lot of love.
Focus as they perfect as they use to perfect those like big pieces of meat or all this shit. Like they just treat it as like put barbecue sauce on it. But this one from this spot, probably one of the fucking tastiest, bro.
Yeah.
Like just in regards to chicken or barbecue chicken, because usually they just throw barbecue sauce on it and like fuck it, whatever.
Steph got this particular spot.
Yeah.
Like
Shout out Whiskey Flats Barbecue in San Pedro.
Yeah,
Whiskey Flats, huh?
Whiskey Flats.
Yeah.
Delicious.
Delicious.
Sounds great.
The one that we usually fuck with is Bart's.
Yeah.
And their shit is off the hook, but Whiskey Flats is fucking awesome.
Yeah,
too,
it was
bro.
a nice change of pace.
Yeah, it was a change of pace.
Okay.
And it was really good.
Did you have some yet?
No, I haven't had
What?
any
Oh,
yet.
this okay.
No, not any.
Chacho, you gonna fucking flip
No,
you lead,
no,
bro?
no. I was smart, yo.
You was-
because
oh, yeah, 'cause you be falling asleep.
Because I will eat that shit
And
then
catch the itis.
Yeah, I already know.
Knocking the fuck
I
out.
like that he's saying that right now, but he probably just didn't see the food.
No,
No, I saw that
Hey,
shit.
listen, the Nighthawk recognizes
I
food.
smelled that shit. I was like, oh, the minute that I walked in, like, oh, there's some barbecue up in here.
Up in here.
There's barbecue up in here. That means there's barbecue sauce.
There's
And,
sauce.
you know, there's bone marrow up in here.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
They don't know about that.
They don't know about
They don't know about that
Saint
shit.
Marrow.
You like that shit?
No, they don't know about that shit, man.
Bone marrow?
He will get it down to the marrow.
Man.
You like it? I tried it once and it was not.
Let me tell you something,
It was
man.
like some English shit.
I'll clean up a bone. Dad, I give it to a dog. The dog is going like, what I got to do with this?
Dude,
You
what
know
the
what I mean?
fuck is this?
What the fuck is this?
Bobo gives a dog a bone. The dog goes, what the fuck is this?
What the fuck is this?
What am I going to do
You
with
know,
this?
this ain't got no flavor. I take all the flavor
He's
away.
like, you already cleaned it out. What the fuck?
You know what I'm saying? That's how I do it. If it's good, that's it.
Yeah.
That's how I do it. I'm
Bobo's
sorry.
mean
Don't
to his
give Bobo
pets.
no beef ribs.
You know, I've done it, man. Steftone, no, he don't too, man. You made some bomb ass motherfucking barbecue, and I've been, you know,
People
silent.
think we're exaggerating right now. Hey, listen, if you think we're exaggerating,
No, man.
if you think we're exaggerating, put a thumbs up right now in the fucking chat room right
real people
now.
know. Real
treat-
people know.
And
yo.
if you're not smoking boof, hit the like button right now.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
treat barbecue like, you know how some people like glorify crab boils, you know?
Yeah, no.
You know what I mean? I'm not really like. That's the one food that I could not get sold on. Like I've done it.
What's that?
What?
The fucking crab boils and shit.
You don't
Like,
like
I
the-
like
you
Puerto
don't like the
Cali,
crab?
San Pedro, like those big trays, like the shit they have there. That's cool with me. But like,
Anytime you got to put the work in, like crack the shell and all that, that's
or they gotta put like a table condom so you don't make a mess.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? like,
well,
like,
you're gonna make a mess.
yeah, like it's not cool.
You gotta
Like
get to cracking.
When you got to do the work, it's kind of like off-putting. But like if you go there with the intention, like, yeah, you know what? I know I'm gonna have to work, but fuck it. I know it's good. You go in there and you put the work. But I like that. To me, I don't like to have to go and
Yeah.
have to crack that shit open
if
and make
it's
a
served
fucking mess.
on a platter, like if I'm getting surf and turf at a fancy restaurant and they got the lobster tail and it's cracked, and I'm like, oh, this is
Cracking.
just easy for me to go. I love that. I'll leave
Right.
all day.
Right.
But if I gotta fucking get like little droplets of fucking lobster water as I crack this
Like that
motherfucker on my
crawfish.
sweater that I fucking put cologne that I bought at Macy's at,
They give you a bib for that, baby.
yeah, like
Nah.
I'm not gonna do that, bro.
See, now there's a spot close to Rosarito called Puerto Nuevo.
Yeah.
You been there, right?
Yeah, that's
Now
That's
you
been there for a
go
long
over
time.
there. You go over there. That's like the lobster capital of the world. You can get fucking 4 or 5 lobster
country?
tails for like about $15.
Yeah.
And that comes with beans, rice, and fucking tortillas. I did a record. 25 fucking lobster tails.
Ooh, wow. Damn, Bobo.
25.
Think about
how big, like measuring your hands.
Motherfucker, they were the lobster tails. They
Listen,
weren't like, you know.
I'm glad we didn't have a show that night, and we weren't on no mushrooms. Because the fox
did.
that would have happened.
You saw that?
No, I did. I did this with some homies.
He did this some other time.
You know,
I'm
some
just
other
saying.
time.
Damn, he said homies.
When I said,
in one sitting?
yeah, 25.
Damn.
You know, now,
How big
I
were
did
they?
not. Now, I
How
did
big
not.
were they?
They were nice size,
Yeah, that's
but I did
25.
not. But I did not eat any rice or tortillas or the
Goddamn
beans or
lobster
anything
king.
like. I just went for the lobster tail.
Yeah, but still though, 25, dude.
Yeah, man, because it was so motherfucking cheap, man. I did
Damn, Bobo.
Mercury poison.
Shit.
it. I did it, man. I left there. I was rocking. I left Mercury. I was left there like tipping on fofos, wrapped
Yeah,
in
you
fofos.
sure was.
Yeah, I
Fucking
was
Bobo
fucked
had
up.
claws at the end, bro. This was
You
like,
know, I was like SpongeBob. I was like a Bob Esponja right there on the
He
bottom
was
of the
crowning.
bottle. Yeah, but yeah, I did that shit, man.
25.
So you should do a high and hungry there.
I mean,
After all that, you should do a high.
I mean, if we ever do international high and hungry, yeah, I'd consider it.
I mean, it's right across the border, and you can just drive right there.
That is very
You-
true.
You got
but
papers?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so it's no problem. Then you
I was
good.
born here, bro.
All right, then you got no problem, bro. Now, don't get offended. I'm sorry.
None, son.
I see. I see why Godfather got offended yesterday, bro.
Oh, no. I'm saying, man, everybody's getting. You know what? These guys now, 2020, a lot of people got sensey. All 2020.
Hey, bro,
A lot of people got a lot of sensitivity right there.
A
Huh?
lot of melting.
He could not let it go.
Ralph
That shit was
Tresvant.
hilarious.
Ralph Tresvant.
You're Ralph Tresvant. You're a man
sensitivity.
with sensitivity. Yeah, that's you.
So you gonna make me a big slave? Like,
Yo, man, yeah. He took it really wrong, man. I was trying to compliment him. I was like, yo.
No, he was fucking with you.
No. I know. But what I was coming from is that, yo, there was a movie that was called Mandingo, right? And I said, man, he would be perfect. He did like a remake of that, but really he changed it up. But he was a slave. He was a slave, but I wasn't trying to make him a slave.
I would have said like the Green Mile or something, bro. Like, you know, like, but like, not
The
like
Green Mile, that's not bad.
That's complimentary.
It'd just be a different type of green.
Man, you know, but to me, you know, he's kind of slow. You know, I'm in the Green Mile, you know, and I don't look at him as
he was very
slow.
smart, bro. He just was
he was gifted.
Yeah, he was gifted, bro.
I don't know
Tom
if I
Hanks,
should
dude.
do that,
Fuck
but
Tom Hanks.
I don't know if I should do that. You know, he was talking like that. He was a little slow,
to
man.
get by from Tom Hanks, though, bro. Like that mouse knew he was smart.
But
okay, this is not about the mouse. It's about homie. It's not about the mouse. It's not about Tom Hanks.
It's not about Tom Hanks
It's
or
the
the
mouse. Fucking mouse.
Hey, fuck that mouse.
can we talk about how, there was a hoe offered as a solution to anything yesterday?
Yeah.
That is very important. A hoe was a solution.
GF had a lot of solutions.
Dude, next time I go visit him, I'm taking him shots, dude. I'll be like, hey, dude, what's up with these hoe offers?
And I merely stated, maybe hoe isn't the answer for every situation.
It's like
He goes,
Oprah
"Why
with
the
hoes,
fuck
bro."
not?"
I mean, he offered Skinny Pablo about 3 gummies.
Yeah, he
I'll
said he was
take
gonna give him
That was interesting.
Hey, did you
A
order your
barrage.
life alert?
It's gonna be. I'll bring some extra canes.
I've fallen on a gummy and I can't get up.
Hey, he gets the hotel room that has the rail on the shower.
Hell yeah, the handicap.
Okay, so just to put Steftone onto the gummy thing, because he might not
gonna be a
know. Were
music
you watching
video.
yesterday?
Yeah.
Okay, so you know what the gummy things is.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so you don't.
All right, yeah, you're already-
You don't need the background there.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
it's totally gross.
But there was an immediate an offering of hoes, if you will.
There was an offering of
Lots of
hoes.
offerings.
Lots of offerings.
Man,
He knew what the local
he had
hoes
a
were at
lot
too,
of
bro.
hoes.
So,
Yeah,
like,
he was,
you know,
he knew of things.
I hate to interrupt, but we're more than overdue for the opening of the insane asylum doors here. So let's open them up.
Yep. First, we got Joseph Sims from Athens, Georgia. He's saying, Yo, V, what was it like touring with the Goody Mob and doing a collab with Outkast? You need to get the Goody Mob on the show, or at least Big Gip.
We toured with the Goody Mob. We did some shows with
We did
them,
some
I know.
shows with Goody Mob. I mean, they were on like Smoking Grooves.
Yeah, Smoking Grooves, that's
you know,
right.
I think that they were on some shows and
And I
stuff
think we
like
did
that.
festivals with
Some
them, yes.
festivals and stuff like that.
For sure.
We toured with Outkast with Smoking Grooves. He
Yeah.
did like a whole tour with them.
And doing the song "Show of Force" with them. I think is that what it is?
No, you did a song with Outkast.
Yeah, with Outkast. Called,
that was on that Quemini album.
Yeah, what was
Stankonia.
that? What was that called?
Stankonia.
Stankonia.
Stankonia
What was that?
explosion.
Explosion. There you go.
Yeah, Explosion.
Yeah, Show of Force
that
was
was
a
you.
Psycho Realm song.
Exactly.
Explosion was.
See, you got so many songs
in the
you
back
like.
catalog. But that was, I didn't expect to get invited to be on that song by them, bro. That was just like I was like, oh
I love
shit.
that record.
That's dope.
I was like, oh really?
See, now I interviewed them, and I wasn't on heroin.
Okay, I knew you. Sometimes
I
you
wasn't on. You know what I mean?
That's good.
It was only.
Proud of you.
It was only when I did the interview with DJ Maceo.
Okay, just that
Only,
one.
it was only that
So
one.
he's special. He's special. That's like
No, you know what? It just like I found out afterwards.
Okay, that's cool.
You know what I mean? So he just had to deal.
He had to deal with what you had to deal with.
Exactly like that.
Right. Just indirectly.
You would get the heroin treatment. That would be like.
Nah, you didn't get the heroin.
So you
Little
but
Demi
you
Lovato
did.
shoulder?
So you interviewed who on not heroin?
Outcast.
Outcast. That's right.
Outcast. I was up on there, and when they came out with that AT Aliens album early on.
Hey, but salute to them, man, because again, I did not expect to be, asked to be on their stuff, and yeah, that was big, man. Salute to them brothers, man. Love them. Andre and Big Boy, you know what I'm saying? Family for life.
Yeah, let's wave them.
You can wave them all day. Big Boy, man. Wave Big Boy. We
Big
go
Boy,
Big Boy
come
first. Big Boy, come on.
Big Boy will come on.
He comes to L.A. He'll come over here, man.
ATL when they make him on tail.
You go on that that IG of his and let him know you want him on the Dr. Greenthumb podcast when he comes to LA.
He smokes.
He smokes.
Yeah, he does.
He's for really though.
He smokes. Big boy.
Big boy.
I love Outcast. They're great.
Yeah, I love them.
You ever had camera on?
Hey, they were innovative, man. I mean, they fucking flipped.
They were
the
so
game.
great. They just like we're done.
Yeah, but I'm saying like there's certain hip hop groups that come and they fucking innovate and flip the game on the head, and they were one of them.
Like they couldn't exceed where they went. Like they went as high as you could go. They're like, well, all right.
Yeah, you couldn't even bite that shit if you tried.
Man, they have the ultimate pause button.
Yeah,
right now, because at any time they can really like unpress the pause button and be back.
Yeah,
I really truly think that they'll be able to come back and do some ill shit.
True that.
Yeah.
All right, Pablo.
Next we got Kirsten Wright. Shout out to you as always. Next we got JG says Thaka la Bofita E-Zone. What's up with those pocket vibes? Put me on game. You inspire me with your daily hikes.
Thank you, man.
Respect your dad and take a dab.
What a man.
Wow.
He's been better. He's been better.
Regards, thank you for watching the hikes and getting inspired. The pocket vibes, they're just these are fucking stones that just fucking the earth produces. So every single one of them has like an elemental value if you believe in it. If you don't, they're just great ornaments or paperweights. But I choose to carry them in my pocket and feel that while I'm on mushrooms in the mountains, they add to my high. So it's pretty good. I have a different collection of these different gems and crystals. I actually have gone digging for them before with like a friend of mine who dedicates his time to this shit. So it's more of like a let me get my fucking Diego the Explorer on,
Oh, yeah.
Word. A lot of us got stones.
That's the shit.
Yeah.
I got stones.
You remember when you left me hanging on the hike that we were supposed to go on? See my remember that?
Bobo's got a good memory.
You went.
Elefante.
Wow, you remember that?
No, you went. Remember that? Where did you? Well, I forgot.
Remember
Where
that?
were you?
See,
All the way over there.
you remember that? Like you said that another day that we had to go hiking.
Yeah,
you said, I'm not gonna be able to make it, dog. I said, well, you know what? I'm gonna go.
No.
I'm gonna go.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, you remember that, right?
Now I remember.
And then I'm gonna go. And then I'm gonna go up there, and then I'm gonna go ahead and get so motherfucking lost up during the motherfucking trip. I'm gonna follow these Asian people with a camera and shit, and I'm gonna fucking follow them. And I wound up so far down the fucking trail that I had to walk all the way fucking back up because you did not go on the fucking track.
What a recollection.
It's true. It's very true.
You remember that, right? You hyped me up so fucking much. We're gonna go hiking, man. We're gonna go hiking, man. We're gonna go hiking, man. And then you say, no, I'm not gonna be able to go there, dog.
That was like Eitan with his Tatsuya, whatever the fuck.
Tatsu ramen.
No, but the best part is that afterwards we went on another hike.
Yeah.
And then he showed me where like we had went hiking compared to where he ended up. And it was miles, dude. It was like, how the fuck did you end
walking? Kwai Chang Kane over
Could you just imagine me right
He just
there?
was abandoned. He was just walking aimlessly.
That's fucked up.
Bobo was eaten by coyotes.
And I'm following this little couple, this Asian couple, old as fuck. Why I'm following them, I don't know.
They're like, why is this man following us?
And I'm like, yeah, exactly. They're wondering why I'm following them.
Oh,
and then I finally say, these motherfuckers don't know where the fuck they're going.
They were just trying to get away from
They
you.
knew exactly where they were going. They were just trying to get away from you.
Exactly. So then I
We don't want no trouble.
I wake it down on the fucking road and I look up and I got so far up to walk, so far to go to get to my car Thanks, C minus.
Wow, recollections.
This is why I don't invite you hiking, dude.
Recollections from Eric Bobo. All right, next one.
It's all true.
Sorry, Steve.
Why would you believe C wanted to go hiking, bro? I would have never believed that.
No, we go hiking though. That's the thing is that when I used to live
Do you
in the
smoke
valley.
cigarettes on your hike?
Yeah, I used to smoke cigarettes on my way up.
Yeah, you're that dude who fucking leaves them on the floor, and then my
No,
dog
I
has to
put
smell
them in the garbage, asshole. It wasn't like a real thing.
Wow. All right, next one.
All right. Next, we have, who we got here? We got Max Powers 2.0 saying GZ1.
What up, Max?
What did he say? GZ1?
Said GZ1.
Oh, GZ1.
yes,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah. Who do you think won? Did any of you guys watch that last night?
No, I
Gucci
missed
Mane.
that whole versus.
I watched the last the last maybe 20 minutes of it, and
It was Jeezy against Gucci Mane.
yeah,
Yep.
it was
clone.
cool. It was cool. They both got a lot of whole lot of dope songs.
Gucci Man, the clone.
Who do you think won? Did you see it?
I saw the recap. I'm always going to be a Gucci Man fan over Jeezy, no matter
Right.
what. So I think Gucci won. I think Gucci won because if you fucking have the balls to bring up, like,
I
hey,
mean that's
yeah,
a
to
different
bring
thing.
up is like, hey man, like go dig up your dead homie. He
But-
ain't gonna say shit or
I
something.
mean,
Hey, but-
do you win for not being tactful? Or
Hey,
is that?
but I'll tell you what.
That's respectable, but
Hey,
I don't
but-
think you win.
But let me tell you what, though, the way they ended it was cool because they ended it on some peace shit and that they were cool. They they even did some shit together. You know what I'm saying? That was awesome. Better than them, rolling
Yeah,
away.
staying hateful.
You could
beefed
tell for
out,
sure.
hateful.
You could tell for sure that that whole thing didn't take place in Texas because no rappers were shot.
Let's ask the chat who won in their opinion. If you watched the versus battle last night, who you think got it, Gucci or Jeezy? Go. All right, Skinny Pablo next.
Next one, we got Adrian Fuentes saying, everyone like and share. Like and share this shit.
Yeah, like and share,
Like
man. What y'all
us.
doing?
Like this show.
Yes.
That share is even easier than the like. What the fuck?
Yeah, you.
Like,
Yeah,
How
you,
is that possible?
that shit has 5 accounts linked in one.
Yeah, come on, man.
Like,
Do it. Y'all must not want that G pack.
Yeah.
no, they don't like smoking, dude.
They don't like smoking.
They don't like
They don't like being
G-Packs.
cool.
They want to watch us smoke. In the G pack, it's got a Rome, a G Pen Rome,
The Rome is like $200.
a Greenthumb rolling tray, a G Pen dad hat, and I forget what else. I can't
You
see.
could give
shirts,
the
I
G-Pen
think.
dad hat to
Yeah.
somebody's dad
It's right there, eh?
Hell yeah.
who's an OG.
Yeah. I mean, you can have it or you cannot have it. That's on you. All right, what are they saying? Is it Jeezy or Gucci? It seems like it's
Gucci.
a lot of Gucci, a lot of Jeezy.
Gucci,
But it
Jeezy,
seems-
Gucci.
Kodak Black.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
seems.
Kodak Black for Pedro.
Now Pedro just types in free Kodak.
I watched it with Pedro last night.
You
He said
did?
if Kodak Black was in there, he'd
I had
win.
to leave. I couldn't
So you're
handle
cheating
it.
on Colton?
Was Pedro
Well.
socking the wall?
No, but I think Gucci Mane took it.
Yeah, I think it seems like Gucci Mane's getting most of the votes here.
Gucci Mane.
Hurt my head again.
Gucci Mane. Okay.
He's like, look, Raz, dude, this is how you hurt your hand.
Nice.
Gucci.
All right. Let's go.
All right. Next, we have Explorer Questioner. He's saying, I love the Puffco Peak, but the Humboldt Vape Tech Sequoias are like a rig in your hand. Lastly, shout out to Dynavape.
All right.
Dynavape.
Send 5, bro, so we
Yeah.
can see.
Send one, yeah. Send
Come
two,
on, man.
send 3, send 5.
We'll let you know what we think, bro. Just send 5.
We'll tell you exactly how we feel, eh?
Exactly.
Especially when it hits.
See, that's the best shit when people are like, you should do this. I'm like, yeah, you should fucking, hook it up.
Yeah, what is this, a commercial?
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
If
All right.
we're talking about you shoulds.
Weren't there supposed to be some Dino masks?
you should order
being
us
sent
off
to
them.
us. Think-
Possibly, yeah.
Yeah,
maybe.
we met someone that was like, "Yeah, I sent Ease on the mask. I'll send you guys
Right
masks
there.
too."
I have
We
two.
were
I
like,
haven't
"Yeah,
done the
send
show.
them."
Well, they're not inexpensive. See, you know what I'm saying?
I haven't done the show in a Dino mask. I'm gonna do it next week.
Yeah.
Oh, will you?
Bashful Dino. Remember?
Bashful,
Bashful Dino was the shit.
Bash Dino.
Bash Dino.
Cool, man. We got Von Skunk saying Party 666.
Yes.
Says
All right.
dabs all around. Is there currently an official drummer for Kush? If not, do you have anybody in mind?
Damn, he came.
Mad respect to El Jefe Raymond Herrera.
He came in way aggressive on that.
Damn,
Huh?
dude.
666, dabs, Kush, all that.
Steftone doesn't say anything.
I don't know.
No comment. Oh.
Was that did I miss it? Was it
I don't know. I don't know if it was.
I'll just send us what you got. Let me see what you're doing. Because
yeah.
for all I know, you might be that dude.
He could be that dude.
You know what I mean? Because man, that drums is highly is the most important
it's
part
special.
of the jam.
You got to be special on the drums, right?
Yeah, when the drums is popping, I personally think when I hear music where I really love the drums, if the rest is popping, then it's just a no-brainer, right? But even if the rest isn't popping, but the drums are still popping, the rest kind of makes sense. I'll somehow make it make sense.
The drums are the backbone.
Yeah.
So if you got an outstanding drummer, then
I love the drums. I think the drums are my favorite part.
Drums are great.
I love drums.
Drums are fucking.
I love
great.
lamp.
Lamp.
Yeah, bro. Drummer boy season is
Word,
over.
dog.
Next, we got
The little drummer
LMENT.
boy.
LMENT's asking, did y'all see the Mike Tyson podcast burner episode? It's dope. Check it out.
Word.
And E-Zone, can I get that shit? Some gas. Stay blessed.
What?
He said, can I get that shit?
Get some of that
gas.
shit, some of that gas,
some of that
son.
gas,
How do you not
gas.
get that?
Yeah, bro.
Something you
Bruh.
say? He said he's asking
Bruh.
if you can say it.
He's
Bruh.
gonna fart in a bottle and send
Get
it
that
to you.
gas, bro.
There you go.
Fucking fart.
Fart in a bottle and send it to you, son.
How do you spell
get some
fart?
of that
Is it
gas?
fart
Some of
like
that-
fart?
Get you some of that
Fart in
gas.
bottles.
That gas
Now
and you
people are
just fart in
bottling
the
up
bottle.
farts, getting ready to send them out to people.
They
as
gonna
we
send
speak.
it. Hey,
Yes,
I
sir.
sent you some gas.
Oh,
Did you get that bottle?
For you. I got some gas for you.
It's some of that
Hey,
gas.
did you get that gas?
It's like, hey,
I sent you.
hey, you got mail, Pedro?
You got me.
Got some of that gas gonna fart right now.
All right, we're childish right now.
Check it out.
Check it out.
Next one. Next one.
Next,
happens.
we have Stony Meadows saying, no boof, but as long as bad bags exist, it's nice to remember where you came from once in a long-ass while. That's confusing. Hashtag IATI26, save our stages, Balkuzi.
No boof.
All right, cool.
Save our stages for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, save the stages. Derek Mallory says, what up, Be Real? Are you down to do an interview with Tony A. the Wizard on Rhodium Radio?
Probably not.
Probably not. But maybe, yeah, DM him. We got Queen TL. Shout out to you twice, or shout out to you thrice.
Deuces.
3 times.
Trices.
Trices. Also, we got Sean Lavender saying, oh, he's asking, Vlad, when are you going to get the LAPD Rampart crash officers on the show? That would be a dope episode.
That would be dope.
What, crash officers?
Yeah, Rampart, those crazy
Fool,
dudes.
that's one of the busiest divisions ever, bro. Of fucking LAPD.
It is
cops.
one of the busiest. And, like in the late 80s, early 90s, definitely they were fucking all over the place.
Or Dutty.
Oh, look at that.
Fools had a smile getting arrested.
Infused cookies.
Yeah, Rampart Division is still hot, bro.
They still are.
Fucking, I drive by there on the way to the post office every time, and like,
they're always busy.
it don't matter if you clean up those walls fucking 30 minutes ago, they're gonna come right back and spray that shit over. It's that active out there, bro.
Yeah.
Like, that shit is no game.
He ain't wrong.
It's not.
All right, next one.
Next one, we got Anthony Perez. Shout out to you for your contribution.
Word, man.
We got DJ Olympus Mon saying, party 123, homies. Vlad, I love to watch your interviews. He's not here, but hopefully we can get a ceasefire from these young rappers. Too many of them are losing their lives lately.
Because they go to Texas, bro.
True that.
Maybe.
No, not true that what he said. They're that they're losing their lives. True that. Too early.
Bro, in the last month, 4 rappers got shot in Texas, bro.
True that, but I'm just
Like,
saying, it could happen anywhere.
I'm just saying, Texas needs to calm the fuck down, bro.
Everybody needs to calm the fuck down. You know what I'm saying? Everybody needs to calm the fuck
The
down.
world needs to, bro.
Yeah, the world.
And I love Texas. They sent me a lot of shit.
Man,
Like,
all them guys.
I love Texas too.
All them guys, they got shot in the leg.
It said, "Papa." Oh, my leg.
I mean, Lil Bootsy got shot in the leg.
Yeah, all of them got shot in the leg.
All of them got shot in the
They're just trying to teach you a little lesson.
It's like a soft pull on your credit score.
Yeah, nah.
Like,
Don't come around there no more.
Yeah, nah, don't come around there.
Imagine if the cop shot in the leg. It'd be,
No. No, don't imagine that.
instead of killing everyone.
No, don't even do that. Because,
Yeah, calm the fuck down, bro.
adrenaline kicks in, and
Go
when
ahead and
they supposed to shoot you in the leg, they somehow
Adrenaline.
they shoot you in the head instead. You know
That's
what
what
I'm
I
saying?
mean. Yeah.
You still gotta
You're
watch that.
getting in the adrenaline.
Still gotta watch
Kick
that.
it in.
That
Drink-
Clockwork
Kicking in.
Orange.
I know I haven't
it's been a
watched it
minute.
yet.
I watched it the other night, and I gotta say,
Clockwork Orange.
It's the
it was
shit.
strikingly
Still
a striking resemblance to our current
state.
environment.
Kubrick's right. Stanley
yeah.
in a Clockwork Orange. Yeah.
It's gnarly.
It's very similar.
It's very, very similar to reality
Gotta watch
right now.
It's very gnarly, bro. All right, what do you got, Pablo?
English.
Next, we got Stony Meadow saying, shout out to y'all for the boring publishing details that nobody ever talks about. IATSE 26 Save Our Stages Balcoozy. Hashtag.
What details were those?
Last time.
You're talking about publishing today.
Oh, sorry. Sorry if we were educating you.
Yeah, I don't know what the
She
fuck your problem
appreciated
is.
I
Do-
know
do
that.
appreciate
I know
it.
that, but I mean, sometimes that could be a little bit long-winded. You know what I'm saying? So no,
Yeah.
I'm truly sorry. For
No, it's good information.
Hey,
not
man,
trying to
don't
be
be
funny
sorry for
about
that.
Great
Nobody likes
information
doing
right
math,
there.
but they like counting money. So you know.
I'm taking B-Roll's apology back. Don't be sorry for that,
Hey,
B-Roll.
sorry.
whoa!
Oh, hey.
You're
Don't be taking
educating.
nothing back from me, bro.
Hey, did you touch?
You're educating them.
Hey, we need more margaritas, bro.
I need a margarita. You didn't make me one. Thanks.
Damn, you didn't make your fucking cousin one?
Dude, I made
I
you
see
one,
how it is.
and I left it down there because it's special.
Okay.
We're all
What'd you put?
we're all miscommunicating today, bro.
I know. There's something in the air.
I'll make you an asshole.
It's all
Damn,
right.
he's gonna make you an asshole.
We got Cook Frank saying shout out to B-Real for a great mix on the ones and twos
Oh.
this week.
Wow. All right.
Yeah.
Wow,
It's a
when'd you
step
do
in the-
that?
it's a
When'd you do
step
that,
in the
Nick?
right
Hey, Javi
direction.
Lopez is here to play oldies, dog. I saw
He
him
is?
Yeah, he's
downstairs.
here.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Really?
He's actually
Yeah,
here.
Because us,
Yeah, he's
Psycho
here.
Les, he's stepping in for Psycho Les today. Psycho Les is
Yeah.
sick, and so it'll be
And some
C minus
oldies.
myself, Javier Lopez.
Psycho Les still shows up to pop some beers.
Yo, son of Papa some biz. Shout out to my man Psycho Les.
What up,
man.
Les?
And he fucking kills it.
Always.
On the ones and twos over there, bro.
Yeah,
Big
man,
dr-
he's
big
party 1,
drums.
2, 3, bro.
He'll be back next week.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we got Javi Lopez. If y'all don't know Javi Lopez, I'm sorry that you don't know who Javi Lopez is. But he used to do a mixed show with us called Medication, then Meditation.
It was
vice
meditation,
versa.
then
Yes.
turned to medication.
Yes.
Yeah.
And, you went for a treat. How about that?
Truly dope.
Know what I'm saying? Truly, though.
Palabra.
Palabra.
He's one of
Words.
the best.
Simon.
Next, we got El Tite saying big up fam party 1, 2, 3.
Tite.
Yep.
What's up, Tite?
Big up El Tite. We got Strategic Records asking, what was your guys' favorite live performance? He's saying his was Woodstock 94.
I mean, that's one of them.
That's hard because there's a lot of them. There's a lot of good performances. Like,
I mean, if you're talking about the biggest, that would probably be the biggest.
Yeah.
But there's like a lot of good ones aside
Yeah.
from that shit right
yeah,
there.
Yeah.
Woodstock 94 is.
Yeah, Woodstock 94. But there was another one in Madrid that you guys were playing on another stage. You guys in Korn. And I can't remember. And we were sharing the stage with fucking, who was it? Sepultura and Rage Against the Machine and someone else. Can't remember who was the other one. Maybe it was Biohazard. And it was in Madrid. And
many good shows. I
And
would
we
say.
had to go on after Rage. This is at the point they were still new. And we were like, bigger at the time. So we had to close out the stage or whatever the fuck. Remember that?
They're
Yeah.
just blowing it up.
And man, we saw what they did and we're like, oh man, this is going to fucking be a massacre, right? Like, how do we follow that, right? Because it's a metal fest.
That was
It was a metal fest. It
crazy.
was like we were the only hip hop on this shit.
That's badass.
Yeah, but it didn't feel badass in the moment. We were
I
like,
feel you.
fuck, we got to come on after these. We already knew those guys, but we had seen it's like a metal fest, and we're like the only shit.
Was there
there.
a separation of crowd? Because
No, there was no separation.
No,
of
but
crowd.
like, because what I'm trying to get at is, I've been to a show like that where there was a metal like bands that introed for Action Bronson, and then he had to follow this crazy mosh pit scene, and then you seen the people who had clean shoes were like stepped on the side, and then they
No.
rushed in when the shit was done.
No. See, with Cypress,
It was a total different scene.
Can you give me my life?
We went on and we did that set and we fucking smashed it. Like we smashed that set. Like, we did not think we could follow these guys, but we followed them, and we fucking delivered a dope set.
Yes, we did.
And even the press were, like, impressed that we could follow that and do our thing. But in the moment, it felt, like, overwhelming because it's like we actually had to fucking follow that.
Yeah.
And we didn't have a band yet.
That's when we got conscious of, like, the amplification of live instruments.
Yeah. We got the band after that show.
Then after that, it's like we got to come up with a band. Yeah, and then I remember.
Was that 96?
Yeah, that was like about 96 around there.
That's crazy.
That's right.
Some festival we did in Spain.
This shit tastes good, man.
Yeah, that was crazy because y'all left that next day, but me and Steftone, we stayed, and Smashing Pumpkins was playing. What a trip!
Were you there, see?
What a trip that shit was because there was
Smashing
many
Pumpkins
drugs that
were
was
like you were
taken there.
No.
He was not there.
I was not there.
Working on the radio
liked
then.
No, yeah. Yeah, the rest.
He was working on the radio, bro.
Yeah.
You cannot go nowhere when you're working for the radio. You are, right there for the radio. All right, Skinny Pablo, come on. Let's go.
Next, we have who we have. We have
Who do we have, bro?
we got Fallopian Tube Sock asking Tubes. Hey, Tubes, he's asking who's your favorite producer for sampling and your favorite Purple Strain?
That's hard because there's so many, but the Bomb Squad, they were like the fucking shit.
Man.
Primo, Muggs. And, if you're giving me 4, Bobby D. Bobby Digital.
The RZA.
Motherfucking RZA.
Resurrector.
Yeah, it is.
There you go. I mean, like if you give me, more, I'll put Pete Rock in that.
Yep.
All good choices.
All good
Oh, excellent choices.
And there's many more. Large Professor, Come on. How many you want to go? You want to go more?
What about your favorite Purple Strain?
What?
He was also asking your
Purple
favorite
strain?
your favorite Perp Strain.
Ooh, favorite Purple Strain? I don't know. Probably a gelato.
Yeah.
Sorry.
One of those. Next.
Lights.
Yeah, Christmas lights.
Christmas lights.
Yeah.
We got
Forget about that.
Let's
LMENT.
not forget about that. Yeah.
LMENT is asking question for all. What's something in life you want to do that you haven't done yet? And have y'all had the actual White Castle?
Learn
Yes.
to swim.
Yes.
I've had White Castle.
I've had
Learn
White
to
Castle.
swim.
Yeah, that for sure. I want to learn that.
All right.
Hell yeah.
I know it sucks learning at 30, but
Whatever. There's never too late to
I'm
learn.
gonna learn. And then I have had White Castle.
Yes.
All right, Steph. Anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna step my skate park game up.
All right.
White Castle, everybody's had White Castle. I feel like
C minus.
I'm going to step my tech knowledge up as far as knowledge of tech stuff, and I've had White Castle. It was delicious. Better than the frozen kind.
Step my seat game up.
All right. The first question is like, what are you gonna do to step? What are you gonna step up?
No, what do you want to change, or you want to do without?
Hold up. What was it again?
Says, what's something in life that you want to do that you haven't done yet?
Right.
Yeah.
And have you had White Castle, the real one?
All right, I have definitely have White Castle, and things I haven't done yet. I would like to direct a feature film.
Nice.
Nice.
I've directed films, but I like to direct feature film.
Word.
I want to cure cancer.
No, I have not answered. I have had White Castle and play with a symphony in a band together.
Like the Simpsons episode?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, that's tight.
I want to solve world hunger.
All right, that's cool. None of us have done that one yet.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
There's always room.
I want
There's
to create
always room
world
for that
peace.
one. That's a good one too. All right, Pablo.
We got Mario Montero Jr. He's saying, can we the people hear an one time from Be Real? One time. All right, we got Glenn Lara saying
Hey, ban that fool.
Glenn Lara saying happy Friday to my favorite podcast. Hey, E-Zone, I agree with you about barbecue chicken. Chicken is bland, and it's always more of a challenge to make it interesting.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to Chris in Pitts in Downey?
Chris in P.
Chris in Pitts.
I have not, but I have a plug-in Downy, so I might take that into consideration.
It's good. It's old school. It's been there for a long ass time.
All right.
40 years, maybe 50.
That says a lot right there.
Chris and Pete.
OG.
Must be good.
All right, yeah.
You can't be around that long.
You can't be around that long and suck, no.
Unless you're like a front.
Yeah, unless you're a front.
Damn.
Like you can front for 40 years.
Some can.
Some, if it's a major front, yeah.
There's a lot of fronting. Yeah.
Are you fronting right now, man?
Ain't no future in your fronting.
Yep.
Next, we have a Texas Mickey Molotov cocktail.
Word.
One of our winners saying, "What up? Can we get a Snoop Dogg on the podcast?"
Wave them right now.
Yep.
You want to see them? Everybody. I mean, everybody. Like, your last couple waves were okay, but we need a major wave for a major player. And Snoop is a major player, as you must know.
Player.
So if you want to get his attention, you need to go to his IG right now. Verified check. You know what it is because some of you follow him. A lot of you follow him. If you don't, you know where to find him.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Wave him one more time. Like, hit him heavy. Like, we want you on the Dr. Greenthumb show, Snoop. Boom.
We got that flavor you ain't tasted yet.
Yeah.
For real.
Tag him. Let's
For
go.
real.
Come on.
No blunts.
I dare you. I double dare you. I triple fucking dare you. Let's go.
Yep.
All right.
Next, we got Anthony Garcia saying, "Yo, sup fam, does Aton get a daily code test or anyone rolling your J's on the daily get test, or do they just stay away from people? Just curious."
Both.
There you go. Next, we got Nicole Cosmitas, the great, saying, "Loving the show tonight. Peace, love, and good vibes from us East Coasters at Mainly Cannabis.
Word up.
We smoking with you."
Salute.
Hey, first of all, tell that fool who asked that question to put his COVID test, all right? Tell him I want to see that shit.
Why you getting all offended, man?
I'm just saying, fool, like, this is like fucking hall monitors everywhere. Just want to be like, it's like set tripping on this shit. I'm like, man, come on.
You want to know, bro?
Why are you getting all tickled, dog? Come on, don't worry about it.
Well,
It's the third time, like, this shit's come across. I'm just like,
you
damn.
Control your ego.
Control,
Well,
dog. Come on. Control.
I think E-Zone just wishes they would ask a question that was, something exciting or something.
Bro.
Yeah, spectacular, like an interview question,
All right.
All right. So, next.
That's a nice rebound.
Precision and shit.
It's an okay rebound. I'll give you that.
We got OMWTFYB, cuz saying, "What's cracking, y'all? Much love and blessings. Everyone hit that like for the best podcast these days."
Thank you.
On Crip.
That's awesome.
This shit is on Crip.
It's on everything.
That's what he said.
That shit is on everything,
That's
man.
what he said. That's what he said. All right.
That's real shit right there, man. I know.
We got-
Motherfuckers be watching.
We got JG saying, "Where can I find the Pocket Vibes E-Zone?"
The pocket vibes.
You gotta
In his pocket.
you gotta look for like your, I don't know. I like to think every city has like your like a gem store or something like that. I don't know, maybe
or a botanica.
Yeah, or a botanica, like which the people think that like it's specifically like crazy shit in there, but they have everything in there. It's like
Just search healing stones.
yeah, search healing stones near me, and Google will tell you.
Yeah.
Botanica.
Or even on Amazon, they fucking have them.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
that's true. Amazon, but I would just say get the introduction into healing crystals, and then that shit will let you know like that shit, and then you'll see what maybe you might want to apply to your life.
Speaking of Amazon, if you got an Amazon Prime account, you can get your Twitch account on the monthly for free. That subscription right there, and join us at B_RealTV for that mix that's coming up right after this show right here. C minus
right,
myself, Javi Lopez. And we're going to fucking splash it down on you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whole lot of flavors. You looking at me like that, Bobo?
What, man?
I didn't
Me
do nothing.
too, now.
I didn't do nothing to you, Bobo. Really?
Me too, now.
Really? You looking at me, Bobo?
You know what I mean? Godfather said, "Baby, boy, you looking at me, Bobo?" You like, "Why you looking at me,
why you
Bobo?"
looking at me?
What I gotta look? What I gotta do?
Word.
Tell me what I did.
Yeah, so make
your
sure
fault, Bubba.
make sure you subscribe to us on Twitch, B_RealTV for that mix coming up next and all that. Word. All right, next one, Pablo.
Word. Next one. We got Mike Phillips Lakewood 562. He's asking, "What up, guys? Have you ever coughed so hard that you sharted?" No.
No.
What?
No.
Have you ever coughed so hard that you sharted?
No.
Have you ever sharted yourself?
My sphincter muscles are stronger than that.
He says
you don't.
I've thrown up.
He's spink strong.
You ever thrown up while shitting?
No.
Oh no.
You's a nasty motherfucker,
Oh,
man.
man, that's when you have gone over.
That's when you are really sick.
Yeah, because you got a decision to make. Is the asshole going in the bowl or is the mouth?
No, there's some,
yeah,
you know.
the
So you need to go to the doctor.
He's talking
if that
about no
happens.
choice.
Yeah.
He's talking about the no choice.
Yeah, but I'm saying, are you running into the bathroom and like
That's-
having to do both at the same time?
Yeah.
That's
Or
human.
you're already
that's,
taking a shit and then you just feel like you're gonna throw up.
that's the human beatbox right
Because
there.
if you're already taking a shit and then you like throw up, it's clear where the throw up's going.
That's
Well,
the,
yeah.
That's
Decision was already made previously.
Yeah, exactly.
But if you're running in and you gotta make a choice, is the butthole going in the bowl or is the mouth going in the bowl?
Are you blowing
I
out an
don't know,
O-ring?
man. That's gross, man.
Definitely sitting on
Who
the
let Cairo in here?
I don't know, but
Right next,
Ring of fire.
next one,
but we got Stony Meadows saying, I legit like hearing the business stuff and hope to hear more. He's saying, you guys rock, and I hope to see Muggs and or Fieldy on the show sometime.
Hey, let's wave Muggs. Come on, Black
Hit
Goat.
a fucking Muggs.
Muggs the Black Goat on Instagram. Let's wave him. Here
Twitter.
goes the
What
G-Pack.
is
Look,
this?
this
Yeah,
is the
G-Pack.
G-Pack right here. Know what I'm saying? If you want it, it could be yours. But you
All right.
That shit like looks as heavy
Say
as
what?
like. If,
Oh, we're 50 away from giving away this pack.
that
She likes
They
that,
ain't gonna
that
make
looks like
it.
a heavy bag, dude.
They
Like
ain't
you
gonna
know,
make it.
if
It
you
is-
ever got a gift from a grandma that loves you,
It's a
that
very
heavy.
hefty bag. If your grandma knew you were a stoner and she gave you this bag right here, you know that your grandma loves you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you would, because that's a great bag of stuff too. So I
Yeah, it's filled with good things.
Could you imagine, like, if you had one of your grandparents that, like, was a stoner and, like, found out that you smoked and
Tell
were
us
like,
about that gummy, dude.
What should we give Timmy for Christmas?
like, wow, you know.
Listen, man, hear
How
me.
about a
Mo.
Rolex?
I heard you like this OG. This is really good. Try this out.
okay,
He's so
Yeah.
tight.
it will
That'd be
be.
tight.
A gift
mean-
card to a.
If not even
Alright.
weed, if it was alcohol, I'd be like, all right.
Does does the Dr. Greenthumb dispensary give out, like, gift cards? I mean, do you buy it like you say, okay, this is good for $25
We
toward
do
your next purchase?
specials. We do specials, not gift cards at the moment, son.
Okay.
But that's
That'd be
not
cool,
a bad
though.
idea.
I'm just saying, you know what I mean?
I'm just saying, you saying.
You got like a little
That could be
saying-
good.
I'm
That could be
just saying
good. You know,
what- I'm
it's
just-
holiday time.
I'm just saying what you say.
It's the holiday time, and could you imagine, like,
Girl with
getting
a present like this.
a fucking $50 gift card to get yourself some weed at the dispensary, Dr. Greenthumb's?
Well, it's a nice idea. All right.
Okay.
All right. Next one.
said, "Oh,
That's
that's
Skinny
cute."
Pablo.
Next one, we got GDP Smoke.
Moving on.
GDP Smoke saying, salute to the doctor. Thanks for getting Javi Lopez on the show for some funk Friday. Yesterday's show was a drunken classic. Are there any new Cypress concert DVDs?
Cypress concert DVDs?
DVDs?
No.
Yeah, who's selling DVDs?
Fucking
No. Maybe a stream comes out. We'll let you know when, though. We're working on some things.
Yep.
All right.
We got Shane
let's
saying,
go.
sup fam, no booth. What's your top 3 wrestlers of all time? And you guys got the new Snoop Undertaker clothing collab.
Snoop and Undertaker?
I guess they have a clothing collab. Yeah.
Dope. That should be interesting. Anybody here?
Top 3 wrestlers.
Stone Cold, Shawn Michaels, and fucking Mankind.
Oh, I would say Hulk Hogan, Big John Studd, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
It'll be Hulk Hogan, Papa Shango, and Undertaker.
It'd be Hogan, Austin, and Rock.
Me, it'd be Hogan, Macho Man, and Andre the Giant.
Nice.
Nice.
All right. How about you, Pablo?
Oh, damn, that shit's tight. I seen it.
I don't know.
All right. Forget it.
Yeah,
Moving
fuck
on.
it. I don't watch wrestling. I'm from an island. We got Run Steep, Get High, saying, what up, Be Real? Party many times. Your primos, the Carbajals, Manitas de Piedra, Little Hands of Stone.
Word up. That's my cousin.
Yep. Next, we got Beto Villalobos, 1981. Shout out to you for your contribution. We got Tad Wiggins saying, Mount Cushmore, Dr. Greenthumb, get them all here. And we got Nick Puente saying, Ezon's should be sampled for the mix. You should just do it live. Ezon, do live ahs.
You should calm the fuck down, Guam.
Oh,
I am calm. Am I
You
calm?
should calm the fuck down, Guam. You made a
I'm
rhyme.
calm. I'm calm.
Calm down,
You
Guam.
made
he
a
says,
poem.
I'm Guam Quam. I'm Guam
Guam.
Calm.
Calmer than you, dude. Calmer than you, dude.
Guamer
Yeah,
than you.
Guam Calm.
Guamer than you, dude.
So I guess that's it.
Word up.
Word.
Jeffrey Guamer. All right, look. We want to thank you for watching.
I like that. That's how you gonna do it now? That's how you gonna make it do it? Hey, yo, look.
Anyway, so
We want to thank everybody for watching. Oh, we still got this pack. Did they get to it?
Yeah. No, we gotta.
Did they get to it?
Did they get to it? No, they didn't. They didn't fucking get
They
to
have
it.
not
they
got
didn't.
to it.
They're 957.
Oh, this pack is not for you today.
No.
Not for you
failed.
today.
you were 50 away?
It's not for you today.
Wait, I know you cry and you cry.
Oh, we got one more.
Nah,
Two-
bro. It's enough.
It's Tuna Fighter.
Stop the count.
The curtain said, "Fuck
Stop the count.
Stop the count.
Stop the count.
Tuna Fighter saying, can Skinny and Aton trade places with C- and E-Zone for an episode? Party 1, 2, 3.
What?
Wait,
Why do you want to get rid of these guys for?
Wait,
Why do you want to do
He
that?
wants you guys to be not on the show for an episode, instead have Aton
What?
and me, I guess. But I'm already on the fucking show, so I guess they
Yeah.
just want Aton instead of
said
you
this?
guys.
We don't need Aton on the
That's
show.
probably Aton saying that we need more
Who
Aton.
is saying this?
It's Tuna Fighter. The fight. He's fighting.
Fighter of the tunas.
He's about to fight more than Tuna.
Damn, dog.
What? You're gonna fight him?
Why are you getting all offended?
Just
Yeah,
saying,
don't
bro.
get offended, bro.
Come
Just-
on, you're
He
easily
merely made a
popping off.
suggestion.
No, bro.
Easily popping off
This
over
is
here.
personal now.
No, it's personal, bro.
It's Percy.
You know, I don't care if C- is on or not, but don't talk about me, eh?
All right, is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
All right. Well,
Congrats.
hey, listen.
Stop the count.
The count has stopped. Y'all didn't meet the mark. Sorry. You could try again on Monday, but check this
Little
out.
cliffhanger guy went off the edge.
Couldn't be saved.
We're sorry. We want to give it to you, but you know, rules are rules.
You let Mufasa fall.
Yeah, you let Mufasa fall, man. That's on y'all. It's not on us. We did what we could. Look,
Yeah.
check this out. If you're not subscribed, subscribe
Poor
to
little
Be Real
Mufasa.
TV. Subscribe to Be Real TV. Click that all notification bell for all of our drops and get up on game. All right. We're going to be in the mix right after this. Follow us at Twitch, B_Real TV, and we're about to get it off. All right. So, you got any shout outs before we go?
Yeah, thank you to everybody who sold out the holiday edition beanie that I posted up. It was limited edition, so you guys sold it out in like 2 days. So thank you so much. The female edition beanie is going to be going on this weekend. Also, there's a lot of new snacks on there at highandhungry.shop. Make sure you check out the last High and Hungry we have up there, because this week we're hitting you up with a new one. But make sure you add that thumbs up to the last one that's up there. That's on the Be Real TV YouTube. Also, there's a menu. This is the first time we had a menu. It's on weekends only at Bastards Canteen in Downey. We have a High and Hungry collaboration menu at Bastards Canteen. It's only a brunch special. It's available on the weekends only in Downey, and you can either dine in if it's still allowed, or you can go ahead and use it to takeout. But trust me, you don't want to miss out on this, because it's quite the menu. And no, it's not medicated. It is just good food. You got to go ahead high in the parking lot like we did, okay? And tomorrow, tune in, 1 o'clock. We Don't Smoke the Same podcast, 1, 2, 3. And Cairo, myself, and XG, we're back.
Word. All right. Next one.
Yeah, shout out to all y'all for taking the time to be here with us and hanging out, smoking out with us, and shout out to y'all. It's always a great time hanging with y'all.
Of course, there it is.
Word. Skinny Pablo.
SkinnyPablo.com. Use the code BREALTV for 20% off. We got some bucket hats, mating ritual blankets / beach towels, all kinds of new shit. Also, check out our Discord, or my Discord, and C-'s Discord. I'll be posting that. And Mosai Music on Twitch, MOSAI MUSIC on Twitch. I'll be streaming tomorrow, doing a giveaway for our 100th episode of Make Beats. So check it out.
Word.
Yeah, man.
C-.
Yo, thanks everyone for joining me in the morning for all the Twitch mixes. Been Monday through Friday, 9:30, or on Fridays at 9 a.m. I'll be doing a special mix tomorrow night I'll be doing a showcase of playing a bunch of a band called Nothing. I'll be doing a set of theirs. And then also on Sunday afternoon, I'll be playing with Eric V of the Baker Boys. We're going to do a little funk thing for a Sunday afternoon. So be on the lookout for something from us in the next day or two. And then, see you guys next Monday when we're back here for the Dr. Greenthumb podcast. And thank you for watching.
Word up. Right here, you can catch me on socials, on Instagram at Eric_Bobo, Twitter at Eric Bobo, Facebook at Eric Bobo Music. Thank you guys for supporting the podcast, and we will see y'all motherfuckers next week.
Word. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. It's been a high time with you on this Friday. It's been a high day Friday.
What do you mean?
Hey, we got some Black Friday shit jumping off on Funky Phil tips on Insane Clothing Co. and the rest. So make sure you get down with it because we're going to be having so much shit out there. You know what I'm saying? Should we still give away that pack?
No.
No, they failed us.
Come on.
You think
I'm
so?
optimistic about it. Why not?
think
Fucking
so?
Friday.
I mean, flip a coin. I mean, if you're
Wanna
going to do
flip
it like
a
that.
coin?
I say
flip a
give it
coin.
to that's
Flip a coin for the
I
pack?
said the people. Fuck yeah, for the people.
For the people.
Fuck it.
You're
And
not
if
the voice. You're not the
I
voice of the
guess fuck
people.
I'm just asking a question because you know they
couldn't even get up to 1,000 in the past while we were shouting out. You know.
It didn't set up to the task here.
Man.
For the first time, it didn't set to the task.
If it was a strip club channel, it'd be like 6,000 thumbs up.
So it's
Come on.
like this. It's like they know that we serious. Like, do the likes, make it so, and then you will get the fucking bag.
Thank
you know what I
you.
mean?
Right.
That's
You
it.
said it. But I'm just saying, why not? I mean,
bro.
fuck, it's Friday, bro.
Well, they're gonna have to wait till Monday because this shit's done.
And it's Thanksgiving.
Can't argue that either, though.
Word.
They're not far away.
No.
That's cool.
That's the thing.
So close, yet so far.
It's 988.
Maybe next time.
Yeah, it went down.
Damn, it's 988. That's crazy.
Out of nowhere.
It went from 990 to 988. So we see
Oh,
where it
it's now
is.
990. Or
Oh,
is it?
wow.
No, it went
look
up
at
and it
that.
went down. So we can see.
I guess they don't want
Damn,
prices.
someone took their likes away. That's fucked up.
Oh,
That's hater.
taking likes away.
Oh, shit, we're 9 away.
That's it, dude.
Unacceptable.
Oh, shit. Here we go, guys.
We're 9 away.
You guys ready?
So
you
you're
guys
doing
later.
some extendo
They
shit
want-
though.
Okay, we want to thank you very much. Thank you for your energy. Thank you for your positivity. Thank you for everything. And
Come on, man. You know it's right there.
That's enough, dude.
No.
It's done, yo.
Come on, give it to the people. Fuck
Dude, I'll
it,
buy
it's
you
Friday.
cigarettes. Let it go, dude.
hey, C- is going heavy for you. They're 8 away, C-. Just
Dude,
to
I'm
let you know.
saying.
No, they went back down.
They
What?
went back down.
See what I'm
That's
saying?
it, dude. How do you feel now,
They
dude?
playing.
Yeah,
they
they are.
playing.
Okay,
They ain't
dude, how do you
serious.
feel now?
They're playing with you, C-.
They
He's
playing.
playing with you. They're at 999.
They're at 1,000, but let's just do the giveaway next week, anyways.
Nah, but come on, man. I'm just saying. Like, come on.
Nah, dude.
Come on. I think we're right here. We're on the cusp of greatness.
That's cute.
I mean, C- rallied for them.
We're on the crisp and we're
Same.
on
All
the
right,
crust.
so for the G-Pack, it's a trivia question, obviously, right?
Right.
And this goes for the super chats or the general chat. Whoever answers first, yes? Right? Are we agreed? I need a piece of paper. Let me get that piece of paper right there, brah.
I'm not agreeing because I don't think they deserve it.
You could be right, Hijo. I'm not saying that you're wrong.
But look
I'm
at them
kinda
here.
with you.
But your Theo right here.
It wouldn't have been a loss.
I'm
It would have just
kinda
been a
with
lesson
you.
for them so they
We're
get their
starting
shit
a
together
little
next
late
time.
on the other show, but
Yeah, now they're just going to be expected. Like, it's
Yeah.
cool. Next time, we'll just give them 600. They're
I'm
going to do
with
it
you.
at the end of the day.
I'm with you.
They'll get them, though.
All thanks to C- sympathizing,
Yeah.
bro.
Being all soft and shit.
Looking out for the people. It's a
This
Friday.
is some
Give them a
softy
fucking
shit.
chance.
You're not the voice of the people, though.
Damn.
Mr.
Damn.
Softy.
Ooh.
Damn. That's
All
enough
right,
out of
hey,
you, bro.
What does the voice of the people say?
Yeah, what does the voice say?
You know what I think?
What do you think?
I think. I don't know. I think we should do it next week.
Thank you.
The voice of the people has spoken, people.
Monday.
And
It's official.
We thank you for your
Damn.
energy. We thank you for your love. We thank you for your support. We urge you
This is how Trump won the first time.
to activate much quicker. Thank you very much for watching. Stay with love, because love is the key. Make sure to follow us on Twitch for the mix. I will see you next week, Papa and Mama.
Peace out.